Good evening, comrades. Kouldbayne's stream is about to commence. Please remain seated for takeoff. Enjoy.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the night inning. There ain't no point in resisting. Living life like a dream, live it right, that's the thing. Every night got a team, I've been tied to the scene. Out on stage, here on screen. Okay, it's a dream, and I pray as a team. One day it'll be me. If I want it, then I'll get it. Head down, don't regret it. Push myself to the limit. If I play it, then I win it. I'm just saying, I'm just living for today. For a minute, I don't stay, I just visit. Have no shame, I admit it. Looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now. Swear to God, man, I'ma make it soon. Silence all the haters as they see us making moves. I do what I want, so I got nothing to prove. Staying motivated, teaching others what to do. I'm staying focused, my mind is open. They start to notice that I'm in motion. There is no potion, you're not just chosen. It takes devotion to stay composed, man. Never stop, there ain't no time to fall. Try to live, get it all. You got one life to ball. Thinking big, never small, cause you gotta want it all. When you finally get that call, you get ready, take it on. Need a hand out, I already stand out. Starting to advance now, ready to expand now. You don't have a chance now, cause we're in demand now. Make it by the grand now, feeling in command now. They're looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now.
Pilot, you are awaiting clearance into the Gunpla Hangar. Please proceed ahead until you are instructed to land. Pilot, you are clear for landing.
What's going on, comrades, and welcome to yet another amazing Gunpla build, where tonight we are building, not that light bulb. Sorry, guys, I had to take, this is one of the light bulbs I had in my system, in my light fixture here that went bad, that kept blinking the whole time we were streaming. But what's going on, everybody? How's everybody out there doing tonight? Hope everybody's having a good night so far. I'm your host, Kouldbayne, aka Aaron, and today we are going to be working on the RX-78F00 from the Gundam Factory Yokohama. I'm also joined by my amazing Ghostbuster Supreme, the Buffalo Ghostbuster himself, Dave's Dimension. Dave, how's it going?
How's it going? Wait, you hit that bulb in your system? Maybe that's why you're having computer issues.
Well, it was in my light setup there, but let's change up the background here, guys. I feel like we need to have
I'm really jealous of that kit that you have.
So I snagged this kit before the prices started going up because, as you know, the statue in Yokohama has officially shut down. They are no longer utilizing it in the way that they would. I knew it was going to be a limited run because Bandai never really keeps those on long run.
Grandpa's been retired to the senior citizens home.
And this was so cool thing about this statue that I'm the kit that I'm building today is this is based off of a statue that was one of the most fully articulated, fully moving statues out there. It could kneel, it could move each one of its fingers individually. It was a masterpiece, guys, and it shows the future. Style. It legit shows the future of us possibly getting Gundams in the future. That'd be kind of cool. It's life size, so it's actually the 18 meters tall that it was meant to be. But guys, this kit not only comes with that, it comes with the dock. So as you see here, we're getting the suit and the dock all for Gundam Factory pricing, which was a little higher than normal Gundam stuff. But before we begin tonight, I want to say, Dave, you're building the Cali barn, aren't you?
Yeah, I actually picked this up at my local Target for $21.99.
Ooh, nice.
So I thought that was actually a pretty good deal.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all. The Calibarn is a pretty nice kit. Also,
sadly, it was the only one they had. Like seriously, like my Targets in New York State, it's like they almost never have Gundams anymore.
Yeah,
if even anything, they did have some of the Dragon Ball Z kits.
Yeah,
but for like $30, I'm like, I'll go with this one.
The Calibarn's a good kit. That's from the Witch from Mercury line, which is actually one of the more easier lines to build now. I'm like super impressed that they've given some ease to the builders now, especially the ones that are new to the hobby. This is bringing in new faces and new youth because we didn't have that. Before we begin, though, I want to say hey to everybody. We got Mega Demon in here. We got Duff in the house. Let's go ahead and give Duff that And of course, Duff gets in here. We got Dave, of course, in the stream building with me as well. Mirage, I think, is going to be jumping in later. We got Duff giving a dab party as well. Let's go. And everybody saying hey to everybody. Jen's in the house, of course. Literally. She's here. We had supper just a minute ago before we got started. 9 likes already.
She's actually here during the stream? During the start of a stream? Oh, my God.
Yeah. She actually got off work early today. We had fish sandwiches for supper. That's right.
I had salmon. I had salmon patties.
Nice. Ours was the Walmart brand fish sandwiches, which are basically just
Hey, my salmon patties are from Aldi, so hey.
Yeah, I've never been in an Aldi's. We don't have one near. Our nearest one's like an hour away.
I've never been to a Buc-ee's, so we're even.
Yeah, well, if you ever make a trip down here, Dave, I will take you to a Buc-ee's. Mega Demon says, "Do you wanted to order the Phillies figure of Bobby Arbrow?" I said Arbrow, but I guess that's I don't know. Bobby Abro. With eBay, yeah. Sorry guys, I got choked up on water there. Ugh. Kenneth, how's it going? Welcome to the stream as well. I'm glad to see you here. I'm still getting over that throat issue that I had there. It isn't as bad. Guys, this kit is not super difficult, and the suit itself shouldn't take me long. There's not many parts to it.
I definitely want to. I'm expecting big things out of this kit.
Yeah,
that you got, because to get the bay and everything, I think that's pretty awesome. But
yeah,
You know what I'm thrilled about with some of these newer kits?
What's that? The print in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is actually a really cool thing, and you get like 2 sets of the.
But they also do it on the like the front antenna, the horns.
Yeah.
That's just.
So that's your
that's amazing.
In the show, that's known as the permit score.
I still have yet to watch the show.
I've watched the first season a bit. I have not finished it myself, so I've got a long ways to go. But I'm telling you, Dave, watching those suits in action, it's a whole different scenario there.
I'm a little bit worried about the stickers, but we'll see if I can achieve it.
You aren't going to use a couple of those stickers. A couple of those are just there for bonus pieces. But, if you decided not to go with the print-on permit score, because a lot of people don't. A lot of people like to go with the custom build stuff. But before we get too far in this, Dave, Jen, I skipped a few things in chat. I do not have Top Chat on. I have what StreamYard has on, so I do apologize. I just kind of skipped over some things. I saw where, fish sandwiches are good as heck. Yep.
Fish is brain food.
Not sure how long you can stare at the moving background. All right, Jen, I can take that off. I just wanted to test something out there.
It looks cool.
Yeah, Jen.
I get that it's not for everybody.
Yeah, the motion sickness could be it could be motion sickening, so.
It can be emotional damage.
We'll go with the widespread there. Also, enjoy. Mega Demon, enjoy.
By the way, we were talking you up on Cat's streams the past 2 nights.
Really? I appreciate that.
Well, they had what was it? I think it was it Darth Muzza or Baz?
Yeah.
And Michael Reed. Michael Reed's been doing kits like almost every stream that he's on with her.
Yeah.
So we were talking you up quite a bit.
I want to say Muzza. It was either Muzza or Michael Reed. One of them sent me a kit.
Okay.
Yeah. We did a snack package back and forth.
Okay.
He sent me a Star Wars kit that I actually built not too long ago. This blue one's good. All right, Jen, I'll leave it like that. I just wanted to try something different. I wanted to see how this was rolling. I don't know. It may not be my thing. It may not be something I use.
By the way,
yeah,
I got my first roll of filament in.
Nice. How is it?
I get the printer on Tuesday, so we're gonna see what I do with it.
Nice.
Silver.
Also, Dave, I've got to say this real quick, and I want everybody to give you a round of applause. Muzza sent me a kit. Thank you, Jen. Jen keeps me straight with all my stuff, but I want to say congratulations on 2,100 subs, Dave.
Well, I mean, I don't know where there's been a steady growth. I'm not getting the views, but I mean, I never thought it'd get that far. And I think it's from mostly doing the live streams I've been doing, because it's been, I don't know. I know that some people in the community have been kind of like back and forth on their presence.
Yeah.
YouTube. But, I'm trying to stay positive and, just trying to take it. I mean, I've taken a lot of negatives from people in the community.
Yeah.
But it's, I think it's just being real and supporting everyone else like you and everyone else do. So,
yeah. I mean, I've noticed my growth has been more views, less.
And I'm sure a lot of it is, Ghostbusters just came out last month. So a lot of my contents, and I mean, even my logo is Ghostbuster centric. So I mean, I think that had a big to do with it. So we'll see if that changes or if it keeps consistent moving forward.
Yeah. Which one of the things I announced this week is actually happening. I am ending my Assassin's Creed playthrough. I enjoy the game. I think it's fun. But we've got our Brunei brother here. Mr. Mirage himself has entered the chat. What's up, Mirage?
What's up?
What's up?
How's it going? Well, guys, I'm going to try to make this a once a month thing where we can all kind of get together and build. I have been very slack on that lately, and I do apologize. But we are. Slacker. I think we're back and better than ever. I think this is going to be kind of. I'm going to start focusing on some Gundam centric stuff here soon. Seems that people like my Gundam stuff a lot more than they like my gaming stuff. It's crazy. All right,
what's up, Dumb Man? All right, time to show myself on the screen. It's been a long time.
So what are you working on there,
on the
Mirage?
table there?
I'm working on the. Oh, let me lower my volume first. Little my ears will bleed. So. All right, I'm working on the right here kit that has been work in progress for a long time. Right here.
Ooh.
Gundam Business kit. The Astray Red Dragon.
The Red Dragon. Ah, that's such a beautiful kit.
It's HG. It's just basically the HG, the old one from 2013 with a new V-fin and a new like backpack as well. And new weapons. Of course, there's this scrappy ass scabbard. As with our stickers, you have no idea how much pain this took me to paint on those red lines. You can see some like leftover.
Yeah. All right, I'm kind of liking this kit so far. The Yokohama kit.
Yeah.
I do have one concern right here with a polycap, and I don't know whether I'm just not getting it lined up. I guess that's the case. I wasn't getting it lined up right, but I think I got it now.
It helps that I built this kit before, so I know what to do.
Oh yeah.
Well, past vision.
Yeah.
And since I've been away for a long time, I got a lot of kits, of course. I did show up, which I did show on Messenger, but for those who are unaware, they see just one of them. The rest is my room.
Ooh.
Here's the
nice
Gundam-based color version of the Beyond Global.
I love that. I love that.
I built the regular one, the GT, which is my favorite, and now this one. But I'll think of when I actually built this because I built two of the same kits I gave me.
Yeah.
There's two. Alright, I'm gonna build another Astra for this. This was fine.
All right, so there we go. I'm trucking along with this right now. I mean, that's the torso pretty much done.
You're gonna be building the bay after you're done with the.
Yeah, the bay. I should be building I should be done with everything tonight. Like this isn't like the bay looks super easy to build.
So can we hold you to that?
Yeah, you want to see that bay, don't you, Dave?
Yeah. Well, no, I want to see the suit in the bay.
I do too. I want to. If I don't get it into the bay, I will be making a short at least to kind of show y'all the final product. But trust me, I believe it's going to be done tonight because all of the smaller pieces are mostly with the framework because there's a little framework in the arms, legs, and all that, but it's not a lot. It really doesn't. This feels like it's a super simple kit.
Famous last words.
You know, I've said that before. Yeah, you're right. I've said that before, and it's turned out to be a nightmare. But I don't see this being like that. This actually feels very well designed.
You know, it's always a running joke in the live stream where Kouldbayne's actually been like complicated kit, while building the most easiest kit possible.
Yeah.
He's psyched up about a third-party kit, which we
we don't. Yeah, we won't talk about that one. We don't talk about the batch.
No.
That kit made me so angry that it still sits in the box to this day in pieces. And
I said we just need to burn it, man. Come on.
I would, but Jen keeps telling me I can't.
Oh, you're burning plastic, so
well, I mean, if she doesn't know, she doesn't know.
As long as I'm outside burning it, I mean, it's only toxic to the environment, not my health. For the hell, it's terrible. It's horrible.
Or should do bad damage. Like those Japanese people, they sometimes put crackers, like fireworks on their Gunpla kits, and then they said, boom.
I mean, you know, in a couple months, we're getting 4th of July. You know, a couple of M80s around it, just record the explosion of it. It'd be a hell of a Gundam short. Come on. Nice little Gunpla YouTube short.
Jen's like, I'm listening to the stream, you know. Yeah, you're listening, but are you watching, Jen? All right, so now we get... I like the way they did the runners. So C is all of the internal framework. A is all of your like yellows and reds and blues. B is all the white parts. And then letters D through F are all Dock. And there's our polycap. I need to leave the polycaps where I can actually see them. All right, so I need parts C39 times 2.
Okay, coffee and soda is one hell of a mix. Now I'm really hyped.
You're all hyped up?
Yeah.
So I'm going to make you laugh, Mirage. I've never, like, in all my years, I've never drank a Red Bull. Or if I drank one, it was few and far between. So I had to make a snack run for work. And one of the girls asked me to pick up a Red Bull for him, and I was picking up a Red Bull, and I saw a dragon fruit flavor, and I like dragon fruit flavored things.
Oh, that exists? I'm surprised.
Yeah. So she was like, so I picked it up, and I tried it out, and I was like, oh, that tastes delicious. Well, I didn't know to pace myself with it because I was like, I drink Dubby. I drink Dubby, and Dubby never leaves me feeling jittery. Holy hell! Oh. I had to call my manager for something, and he told me, he was like, "Bud, you need to slow down a little bit. You all right? You don't normally talk like this." I was like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm great. I'm fine. I'm fine."
That's me with 2 cans of Monster.
Yeah, I was totally not fine. So I will stick with my Dubby if I need an energy drink.
He's like, I'm fine. Surrounded by fire.
Yeah. I will stick with my Dubby or G Fuel. But I will never again put myself through the torture that was drinking a Red Bull. And then while I'm at work,
So,
Kouldbayne,
Aaron.
There's actually one viral meme on Facebook back then. In Brunei, at least for us simulations, in the emulation site, because apparently my country, Brunei, one of the restaurants had this special Red Bull, but it's Red Bull with what we call susu manis, and susu manis means sweetened condensed milk. So imagine Red Bull with sweetened condensed milk.
I don't know how that would go.
Someone right there was very unhinged.
Yeah. Michael Reed says he's a bad
idea.
Michael Reed says he's now a builder of Gundam. Yeah, Dave was telling me. Said y'all were on a cat stream not too long ago, and I appreciate y'all kind of discussing me. That makes me feel good. Because I know there are other people in the community who've started building as well. And I've been invited to come join Salacious's Top Gun model school a couple of times, but I just never have time. All right, Sloth, if you're not here, that's okay.
Sometimes
Michael.
Sometimes
Ricardo
will want to join, but then because it's late at night in my time zone, I'm like, I can't. Sorry.
Yeah. Michael Reed, though, he says he's already done 2 EGs and 12 HGs. Nice, Michael. You're catching up to me.
Oh, 12 HGs. That's really good.
Yeah, go ahead and knocking out 12 HGs. That's a good way to get started, man. It's a good way to get your hands dirty. I started off on HGs. I didn't pick up an entry grade till I was I merely you merely adopted the HG. I was born in it, molded by it. I hadn't grabbed an entry grade until I was already a man. By the way, pictures should be coming soon. There are some good ones. The photographer looked at me yesterday and was talking to me yesterday while she was taking the pictures, and she goes,
"Yeah,
holy crap, that is an amazing pose that you're doing. Keep it." I was sitting in a chair, right? She told me that. She had me sit in the chair, and she was like, "All right, kind of be a little menacing with your pose." And so, I went full Bane. I was like, just staring at her with this look of like, I'm going to kill you now. We started off at a bowling. We started off at our local bowling alley. Oh, I better do this over the table. That's a tiny piece.
How's this gonna go on?
Wait, do I need to cut this nib off?
Once I build this leg, I'm gonna show the rest of my haul, including one figure.
Hey, Rolando.
including one figure. I don't know if I should show or not. If you see on my page, then you know what I mean.
But
it's more sus than that King Arthur figure I showed last time.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Oh, so Mirage, I got me another Mecha Musune. I guess I'm saying that right.
Yeah.
I got the Arachne from
the Arachne kid.
Yeah. Don't like spiders, but this one was kind of purple, green, and black, and I figured Jim would be okay with that.
Yeah.
Why does that feel like
that's funny? Because there is a Spider-Man action figure, like a spider variant, like an anti-hero who it has black and purple with green accents on the suit. So that's hilarious.
Which one is it?
They probably got inspired from it.
No, this one's actually very spider-like. I'll have to show it to you, Dave.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what it means.
Come on, how do you go on?
Yeah, I know, Michael Reed. I might start aiming for some daytime streams here soon as well. Once I can kind of get my schedule a little more adjusted, we might start doing trying to come up with a better schedule. I got to get the house. One of the things I got to do is get that house finished. That Calibarn.
Well, I'm still working on getting the headpieces together, but I can see where the eyes come from.
Yeah.
No stickers. Thank you for no sticker eyes for once. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bandai, if you could do that from now on, that'd be great.
I think that's kind of their plan.
Yeah, the Gundam Seek Freedom gets to do that, kind of.
I like that. That's a positive. I will say that the eyes on this are a little stressful.
I think, I never thought myself I would get bad luck because I always built my kits like almost straight away every time.
Now you've built up a backlog.
Yeah, it's a bit serious.
Yeah, same here. Like I always kept telling myself, I'm just gonna grab a couple of kits here and there, and it became a. I need that kit. Oh, that kit looks good.
Jen's laughing right now.
Yeah, I mean, y'all should see some of the ones I've picked up. I actually got the Meteor kit not too long ago.
Oh yeah, the Meteor.
So remember I was telling y'all about that store from Canada that I had bought the Dendrobium for, and they made good on their word, man. I have to give Shokin and credit where credit's due. Dude was like, felt bad about it.
With their own YouTube channel, or is that a different one?
I think it's a different one, but Shokinen was Shokinen had reached. I reached out to him again after eBay was like, or not eBay, PayPal was like, no, we're not refunding it. Because I reached out to him and I was like, hey, I haven't received my money, no answer. So
is that guy Bada?
Rolando saying hey to everyone. Sloth says he's here now though. Awesome, Sloth. Jen said, they're talking about the horse show. Yeah, Jen they had 14 riders, 7 horses, more than half of the riders won ribbons. That's awesome.
I'm not cleaning up after that mess.
Michael Reed, you are spitting straight facts there. That is the truth about those Witch from Mercury kits. They're fun. I love them.
Cat's in the chat.
Yeah, hey Cat, how's it going? Welcome to the stream.
Come on, tell me I did not just do that. Okay, there it is.
I don't like the eyes on this kit. They are not placed well. Like the stickers don't go on well.
You have no idea how many times I had to rearrange the stickers on this kit, the eyes.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, is this right or not? Is it right or not? I don't know. He looks a bit drunk.
That is a tiny sticker that goes on the camera section there too.
I think he probably drank that sweetened condensed milk Red Bull.
Yeah.
Gundam, you're drunk. Go home. Go back to the bay.
That sounds rough.
I won't beat my worst enemy with that.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a great combo, but I mean, I've heard of worse.
So do we need a drunk pilot now to
Didn't we already have one of those? Haven't we already had one that was pretty much like wasted all the time?
Yeah, I think so. And there's also, especially in Gundam Seed, those like 3 druggies.
Yeah.
The one that fights the forbidden.
Yeah.
Because their personality is only like, we're here, and then they're always like drugs as hell, man.
Yeah.
It's like they only exist just to be assholes. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I did watch Seed Freedom. Good movie. Highly recommend.
Yeah, I was about to say I saw you post about it, man, and that's it. I definitely want to watch it, but I feel like I need to. I feel like I need to watch Seed in order to really kind of get into it.
As someone who has watched Seed for like a long time, Seed and Seed Disney, I grew up with that show specifically. Yeah, I recommend watching those two because otherwise, I mean, you can watch the movie technically speaking, but then you wouldn't get all the references and stuff like that.
Yeah. Ricardo, I'm going to try to keep them going at least once a month. I just got kind of caught up trying to figure out what I was doing with the channel. But after seeing the success of that Gundam video I put out, I was like, you know what? Gundam is kind of my specialty on top of gaming. I want to be focused primarily on gaming with this being secondary. But who knows? Who knows what the future may hold? I mean, I could rebrand. I mean, I could go strictly Gundam. The future is uncertain at this point with the channel.
I was that way 2 weeks ago. About 2.5 weeks ago, I was racking my head over because I was getting growth, but I'm not getting views.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense. Obviously, the only thing that makes sense is if it's someone who likes a short or likes a video, they went and subscribed, but they're not necessarily watching. They're not coming back to watch repeats.
Yeah. See, that's the thing, and the thing is like I feel like shorts in the long run.
I'm not a short person myself. I mean, I know that like Dino and some other people like Greedo, they're phenomenal when it comes to shorts. I don't know. It's just not me.
And to me, I feel like shorts takes away from what YouTube is about.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically like TikTok at that point.
Cat said.
Go ahead.
Cat said everyone is into Gundam now. Makes you want to go back in. Cat, and there are some really affordable kits out there too. Like anybody that has questions, come on, ask me. I'm always there.
No, Cat. What we need the Bandai to come up with some Godzilla kits, and Cat will be all in.
Ooh, Mirage.
Yeah.
Isn't there something coming from Bandai with Godzilla, or are we not getting? I can't remember. I want to say I've heard.
No, it's not Bandai. I think it's Good Smile.
Good Smile?
I think Good Smile is doing some like Godzilla rated kit. It's like a spaceship, something like that.
Okay.
That's the only one I know.
I just dropped a piece and it's tiny and red.
That's not nice.
The good news is it's red. The bad news is it's tiny and I need my flashlight. Great. Wonderful. Grand. But I have already started looking into, getting back to what I was saying earlier. Oh, there it is. See it? Thank God. Oh, where'd it go? I just scraped it over here. Oh, there it is. I'm having to use my foot to scrape it because I can't really get on the floor here. All right. There we go. Might be better for me just to go ahead and pull the keyboard tray out. Oh, God. Nope, my computer must have moved again. Why is that pulling like it is? What's caught up on it?
Oh, that is marvelous.
There. That's what happened is the printer got caught up on the cables. Yeah, and that's the thing. And like I said, Ricardo, I'm not giving up on Gundam because this is a hobby that I love with a passion. Like the gaming I love more. The gaming I love a lot. And the reason I don't do more Gundam stuff is because I'm having to kind of save what I've got right now. I've got a ton of kits to build still, but I want to keep a ton of kits to build so that I can have content for y'all. So I figured a once a month, maybe twice a month if I have openings would be kind of beneficial. But I've got, I'm doing the D&D streams as well, and those have been fun. I love a good D&D campaign.
By the way, Aaron, I found the perfect sneakers for you.
Did you?
Converse is doing a Dungeons and Dragons line.
Nice.
Of several different designs.
Nice. I don't know if you ever saw it, Dave, but
they're like the old school Chucks.
Nike
but
did.
They have like dragon print and Dungeons and Dragons branding all over it.
That's cool. Nike did a Gundam themed shoe for Unicorn.
Nice.
All right, this V-fin kind of worries me a little bit. I've got to try to get this on here, but it's such a tiny part to put together. Okay, I think I got it. Keyword think. And I don't want to push it too hard because then I could possibly snap the V-fin in half.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah, that's the biggest concern with the V-fins on these. Got it. And there's the head, ladies and gentlemen. It's done. Bring that a little closer.
Phenomenal. Well, since we're showing heads.
Yes.
All right, guys. It's
phenomenal.
I like that V-fin on Mirages right there. That's sick.
Yeah.
Kat, if I see one, I will make sure to share it with you, though. If they do go with a Godzilla, I know that they did there was something with Evangelion that they did.
Oh, that one, yeah, that's a different company though.
Yeah, that's
Ashima.
Yeah, but if I do see something out there, I'll let you know, Kat. Rolando, if you ever want to build, let me know. The Bandai Star Wars action figure model. Yeah, those are the Bandai kits are kind of. It's kind of. They're nice, but they are pricey. It's just because of the Star Wars brand.
Yep.
Disney wants some money too.
Oh yeah. I got to readjust my camera here. I'm gonna bring that down a little bit so that way y'all can actually see the building process there. So I noticed that I've got to treat the room again. Looks like I've got like a spot in my air conditioner that's not sealed. I got to go in and seal it again because I just saw something crawling on the desk.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah. The problem with Gundam is it looks easy. So there are some easy kits out there.
It's
Blind
very
Mag, how's it going?
For the most part.
Yeah, Noah getting hit with the drop pod was pretty funny. I like that. But yeah, Kat, I'll keep my eyes peeled if I see anything.
You know, it's
everybody's saying, "Hey, though." Will,
not to get off topic of Gundams, but you know how you're saying you love gaming, and we all love gaming.
Yeah.
I laugh when it comes to Facebook because I'm in a couple Helldivers groups.
Yeah.
Somebody had the nerve to post, "Oh, this game is dying." And I'm like,
no.
I'm like,
far from
really?
It. Far from it.
You know what I think it is? I think it's like either it's a person that's having trouble leveling up, or they're not finding the right people to game with, and
well, two. You've got a lot of trolls out there.
Three.
That wanna, you got people that just want to like bash a game that's so good that they can't play because one, it's on a specific console, you know. And that's been the biggest problem is I've seen a lot of people bashing it just because it's.
Well, I heard rumblings it's going to be coming to Xbox.
I don't see it. I don't think it's going to happen. Just for the reason that, you know, Sony is a major backer of this, and I know how Sony can be, and I don't like that.
Okay.
You know, I don't like console exclusivity.
Well,
I'm a big.
I know that wasn't Microsoft talking about allowing Halo and other games to go over?
They're not
platforms. How?
So one of the biggest things that I've heard is Microsoft is still like they're pushing for some of their games to come over. Like for instance, the game that there's one game out there that I know that is coming out that I've actually picked up and it will be playing in place of Assassin's Creed, which is Grounded. That's coming over. Sea of Thieves is also coming over. Is also being ported over. But as far as it goes, Microsoft has been pretty much clear in their feelings of we don't want to port over too much. This was more of a test the waters to see if it would be see how Sony would react. And
it's like, listen here, peasants.
And Sony has been very accepting of those games so far, but the games haven't done so well over on the Sony side.
Well, Sea of Thieves, that's been around for a few years, hasn't it?
Yeah. And I think that was that was another thing too, is like, I know Microsoft is wanting some of Sony's IPs, to at least be ported over.
Some of its goodies.
Yeah, they want some of that God of War, money and all that. But the biggest problem,
Spider-Man 2, that kind of stuff.
Spider-Man would be a big one. But the problem is, and I mean the huge problem is like what Microsoft ported over is about on par with like Sony porting over Helldivers. I mean, literally, that would be the closest thing.
Yeah.
Ricardo says he's going to dig through some box sets. He's got an itch to open something.
Well, I scored a bunch of Spider-Man figures today at GameStop, and like,
nice.
I got two there are pretty cool, like alternate universe Spider-Man figures.
Yeah.
And I go to the counter. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go with these two. He looks at it, and then he's like, he opens up a drawer, pulls out Scarlet Spider, which is practically my favorite Spider-Man figure. Right? I haven't gotten my hands on it. Everyone online is like pushing it out to like a pre-order day of July or even August.
Yeah.
It's impossible to find. And he's like, would you be interested in this? I was like, duh, yeah. So I did pretty well today.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been considering getting that Mayfix Spider-Man.
Yeah, Dre, my buddy Dre, that co-hosts the collector, who's head of Collector Safe Space, but co-hosts Outer Dimension with me. He's a big SH Figure Arts and Mayfix guy. He's dropped Hasbro, all his Hasbro figures. Like what he's actually been doing is whenever he gets a Mayfix or SH Figure Arts, he's like, hey, do you want the Marvel Legend of this? I don't need it anymore. Here you go.
Yeah.
Like he's working on quality versus quantity,
Yeah, I understand.
And I'll admit, they got some amazing effects, amazing. It's worth the money in my book.
Oh, no, I totally didn't learn his lesson there, Sloth Man.
Because I used to collect Marvel Legends as well, but only a very few. And I saw my last one recently. It was the Sasquatch Deadpool. Yeah, I saw that one anyway. But the guy posted the picture of it together with his like Lady Deadpool figure, and that just make me happy. So it's in good hands at least.
Okay, that's not the right figure. That's not. Oh, that was B because I'm an idiot. Let me put that over there.
Also, I know everybody's probably seen it, but the whole thing with McFarlane doing the virtual Build-A-Fig.
How do you spit in the face of your fans? I've divorced McFarlane since last fall.
I'm still going to collect certain Build-A-Figs, but I mean,
I only had one McFarlane figure. That's it. That's like the Mandarin Spawn. That's the only one I had. That's one way too.
But I mean, the problem I have with it is, I mean, like, how are you going to spit in the face of your fans by offering it? I mean, and I blame the fans for this because they're buying it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't get why people think, oh, this is going to be such a great idea. It's not a great idea. You're getting duped.
NFTs.
You're getting duped hard on a virtual thing that you may own now, but in the future, you're not gonna own it. Yeah. Which, don't get me started on NFTs. I was never really a huge fan of that concept anyway.
I don't get the concept, because as a collector, I want it in my hands. I want to be able to pose it. I want to be able to change the pose and display it. I mean, otherwise you're gonna get rid of all your bookcases and you're just gonna put massive like flat screens on your walls.
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't get it. Am I too old? Is that it?
No, I don't think it's that we're too old. I think it's that
I'm too old, Billy.
We see the value in having something physical in our hands.
Yeah.
We are the generation that grew up physical media. I mean, I grew up VCR and cassette tapes. What's that?
I'm the last one of my kind. Because I'm born like early 2000s, okay?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you still have physical media in a sense.
Yeah.
You know, you grew up with DVDs and Blu-ray.
Lots of DVDs, in fact.
Yeah.
Listen, when I was born, CDs weren't even a thing.
Yeah.
8-tracks were still a thing. In 1978.
Cap, what's going on, man? How are you? Ricardo,
Aaron, do you remember mini disc? Are you old enough to know that?
I do remember the mini disc. I also remember the laser disc.
Yes.
I didn't know this. I didn't like laser discs and stuff like that after I was born.
Yeah.
But I did have experience with VHS a bit.
Yeah, VHS was still pretty common still, even up until like the 20-teens, to be honest.
Yeah.
Cap saying hello to everybody. He said hello, Dave.
Hey, what's up, Cap?
But yeah, Dave, congrats again on 2100, man. I mean, that's amazing.
It still really isn't sunk in, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was like, because I hit 2000 and then literally 2 weeks later, it's like, I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
You know, but a part of me is still like, oh, you know, it's great that I got those subs. It'd be great if I had the watch hours.
That's the big problem there, is like getting the hook, you know.
But see, that's why I'm changing things a little bit. If you notice, I really haven't put out like a regular video for a while. Tuesday nights are going to be my regular thing. I'm going to do a live stream. It's going to be Tuesday Night Lives. And what I want to do is I kind of want it to be a talk show format. Like literally where like the first 20 minutes or so, maybe I'm running down the current current talking points, like what's happening, this new, they're talking about the Star Wars Outlaws game or something like that. Just like something quick like that. And I actually have a guest each week.
Michael Jackson is the game.
I want to get you on there, Aaron, at some point. But I know, that's not always, night times may not be easy for most people, especially us. Yeah. So I've talked to a few people. I'm like, well, we can even do like, we'll record the interview and then I'll have it live on the stream, Oh,
I mean, if you need me as a live co-host on a Tuesday night, as long as I get approval from the missus, as long as she says, yeah, you can go hang out with your friends, which she's normally cool with it. She knows that I got sidetracked here looking at my runner and not looking at the paper.
We know you love big Gundams and you cannot lie.
But if you want me on there, I'll be glad to come on for a show. You just let me know what day.
Yeah, I've talked to Dre. I've reached out to a few other people. I want to try and see if this is good format, because you get people who just they have conversations with people like, oh, what got you into collecting? Well, I kind of just want to ask questions about the persons themselves.
Yeah,
and like,
I like that.
Kind of like try to personalize it a little bit more.
Yeah,
because everybody and their grandmother has their friends on their shows and say, hey, what was the toy? What was your first toy? I'm like, not everyone's going to remember that kind of stuff. I'm like, it's maybe what makes you what keeps you going on YouTube, or
Yeah.
if you had a blank check, what kind of setup would you like to have? That maybe stuff like that. Just kind of like broaden it a little bit. Because I mean, I've had just streams where I just kind of ramble on, and I've gotten good views. I mean, last week,
Dark Joker says he remembers all the formats. Nice, Dark Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be like a one-time thing, Jen. It wouldn't be like
no, it wouldn't be like every Tuesday. It would be like I'd have Aaron on once, I'd have someone else on another week. Yeah. I'm not trying to commit him to anything.
Yeah,
the only thing he's committed to is you.
Yeah, I'm not jumping on a full-time thing.
No.
But yeah, I mean, if you want me on anytime, Dave, just let me know what day works.
Okay.
Works, because I'm free as long as I can. As long as I have some planning time, I can.
Yeah, because I had someone message me, email me, and they're like, "Hey, I'm good to do this." I'm like, "Well, it's going to be a couple weeks before I have you on, so it's like I'm giving people plenty of time."
Yeah.
And if it turns out that there's something that comes up and they can't make it that week, then we'll do it another time. I'm flexible.
C26 and C24.
8. Okay, this is going to be interesting.
Because I mean, I would love to. I've been wanting to kind of get on more people's streams and hang out with them and all that, because I don't get a lot of time to actually like I remember I was supposed to join Salacious for the Monkey Lizard Hangout one time, and I ended up having to tell him, hey, look, work got in the way, life got in the way.
And I mean, as long as life in general gets life happens, stuff happens. So sometimes you can't make those commitments. It's a realistic thing, and anyone who let's just say hypothetically someone couldn't understand that, well, that's on them.
Yeah. And that's the thing is, I understand completely that not everybody's going to be able to jump in and join me for my, Fortnite nights or, something along those lines. But I try to at least, I try to be very understanding completely. I want to make sure that everybody knows that I'm not just some guy who's going to be like, oh, you couldn't make it to my Fortnite streams. You're not really a true player. You're not a true teammate. Yeah, I'm not like that. I'm not like that one bit. But
it takes time.
It's one of those things where I'm super supportive as long as you're not a total dick, And
well, not total one, but
yeah, but I mean, I've had, I've talked about this a lot. I've talked about this a whole lot about, certain people jumping in and causing problems. Mm-hmm. In fact, I brought this up the other day, and I normally don't let myself get heated about things, but this had me ready to fight.
You have every right in that situation to get upset.
Yeah.
In my book, anyways.
Yeah. I get...
For those who know.
Yeah. I mean, I have no problems, talking about that, but at the same time, I'm better than that. I'm not going to sit there and, call out a name and give them the hype that they're looking, give them the attention that they think they deserve.
Yeah.
But
I mean, there's beefs out there. I mean,
and I mean, I don't want beef. I don't want any kind of beef or negativity or anything like that. I really don't. What? I don't like negativity. I am a very anti-negativity person in real life. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy being negative about things. I don't enjoy hostility. I don't enjoy drama. It's like I tell people, I graduated from high school back in 2005. I'm too old for
this.
I'm too old for drama. But this person seems to be intent on using me to catapult themselves.
Yeah.
And to grow their audience.
And honestly, that in itself speaks to that person, because one, if you can't grow your audience and you feel the only way you can do that is trying to bite off of somebody else,
Yeah.
That just shows you that you have no substance to yourself.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
But yeah, the person in question, I mean, messaged me repeatedly while I was busy spending time with my wife, spending time with Jen, and hitting me up for a view, and was like, "Hey, would you like to come join me on my stream?" No, sorry, I'll be streaming that day. Oh well, could you just join my stream then? No. Oh, I'm streaming right now. Would you mind? No.
No. After the second no, I would have just blocked them.
Well, I was trying to enjoy a show, so I was like, during the breaks, I kept responding back with, I don't have time. No, I'm busy. And their response to I'm busy was, anytime, Dark Joker, you're more than welcome in here. This is a wonderful community, guys. And I know you're hearing me talk about, a negative experience, but this person was never really a part of this community. They wanted to be part of this community, and they didn't really want to be part of this community. Instead of wanting to be part of this community, they wanted to ride this community for what it was, which is an awesome place for us to make friends.
Yep.
I've made some amazing.
That person was trying to use other people's made content for their own.
Yeah. It's in the same vein as a green screen kid. I don't know if y'all have seen that going around on YouTube Shorts, but where basically someone makes content and you just see the kid's head in the corner, non-reactive, non-nothing, just kind of sitting there staring into the camera. Like, not adding anything to the video, just using that video's clout for views. I don't like it.
Or, the you can, like you just described, but you can see the original content creator's tag in the video.
Oh, I hate that, Blind Mag. I hate that. Yeah. But, yeah, definitely a Dark Joker. You get it. You get it. Same channel, different name. I kind of figured so, Blind Mag. I noticed that you threw in gaming in there. I was like, that's awesome. I looked at it and I was like, something looks different. Did you change your hair? Then I realized there was just the gaming added in there. But yeah, so this person continued on, and finally I said, look, I'm busy, in capital, and basically it just reminding them, I have a life outside of YouTube. YouTube is not my life. YouTube is it's a hobby. It's not a career. If I wanted it to be a career, I would have made it a career, but it's a hobby. It's me just having fun with my friends and playing games and entertaining you people, because yeah, that right there, Blind Mag, that right there, the make me a mod thing is a quick way to get me to not make you a mod.
Yeah.
Exactly, Blind Mag. But there's a lot of that in this world that it drives me insane, like to the point that I'm just like, why do we do this? Why are we bothering content creators for clout, Like, this kid, I'm not a big YouTuber. I'm not a total big YouTuber. I'm not a huge YouTuber, and I know that I don't have this overarching clout like, say PewDiePie or Messiah. Messiah, I think, aren't you? Or did I did not make you one. You kid. He said he's here for the chaos and beef. Appreciate that, Ricardo. I appreciate that. Dark Joker, I appreciate you being here too. You are welcome to one of the best communities here. I mean, we've got a lot going up. Mirage must have had to step away for a second. But normally I don't do the Gundam builds but once a month. However, I mean, if this is something y'all are really wanting to see more of, I could probably move it to twice a month and just go to gaming once a month on a Sunday, pick like a random game to play with Noah and them. The only reason I bumped up to twice a month is because Noah's a personal friend of mine, and I wanted to kind of have some more
buddy time
with him, because I don't get to play a lot with Noah because he works all the time, and I would love to get him in more stuff, but at this time, I mean, I may be switching things up again here soon. I mean, I love playing Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2 has been a lot of fun for me. But, I know Berserker having to change his schedule a little bit, that kind of thinned out my my squad a little bit for now until that schedule changes back. But he had to do what he had to do because, I mean, I understand. I understand completely. I'm not upset about it. I'm not mad about it. It's one of those things he had to do to kind of. Did I cut out the wrong thing? No, I didn't. I'm looking at the wrong part. But me and Berserker go, we go hand in hand when it comes down to the chaos of Helldivers. It's always something funny when we get him, and Helldivers 2 is so much fun, Dark Joker. It is so much fun. All right, Sloth, have a good night. You like Gundam as well? Nice, Dark Joker. Gundam is a huge influence in my life. I remember growing up as a kid and coming home from school, and my sister would watch Sailor Moon. I would watch Gundam. So we would watch Gundam Wing on Cartoon Network, and that was my first taste of Gundam. It was the first taste for a lot of Westerners with Gundam, because Gundam was mostly.
I'm back.
He does totally. Helldivers is bad. My Little Pony is better. Messiah. I don't know if that's true or not.
Hold on 1 second.
All right. Welcome back,
Since
Raj.
I already finished building the leg, I'm going to show what kits I got recently. Since that's been a while for it. And
you always get some of the ones that make me jealous, man.
Yeah. I know I posted this in the messenger like I said earlier, but I need to show this to the chat also. Because let me count first. 1, 2, 6 kits. And there's more in my room, but I'm trying to get them all. Here's one of them. The one I just recently got.
Oh, I love that one. Yeah, that Astaroth is one of my favorites.
I actually did not plan to get a kit at first.
Yeah.
But then there's $21. I was like, okay, I must get it. I don't care.
When you see that price, it's a good kit.
Yeah.
It's a good deal.
Because all the other kits are quite pricey, but this one was 21. Okay, sure.
21's that's a great deal on that. Alan, how's it going?
Here's one that I've wanted to get also as well, and this one gonna make G-Subs.
That's actually for sale on Gundam on New Type. New Type has it for sale, and I got tempted really hard, but I was like, I can't. I have to save money right now. So maybe later I might try to snag that if it's still for sale.
Yeah, I recommend picking up H kits because they don't get reissued often. This is actually old stock, even though it's the blue Band logo. This is still old stock from them. They have a bunch of H kits, so I might get more, but I need to save money as well.
Yeah,
because I'll be getting that free.
All right, so I've got the left arm almost done now. That's what I've been working on this whole time we've been talking.
It's another kit. I built the Immortal Justice, but I need to do this sometime soon too.
Ooh, I love that.
The Rising Freedom.
Yeah, is that one of the new?
Yeah, it's the newer ones.
The Metaverse ones, or the Gundam Metaverse thing.
The movie.
Oh, that's for the Seed Freedom. Nice.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that was part of that. I thought that was part of that, Metaverse thing that they were doing.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a build design of it. But I got to say, in the movie, it kicked ass. That's all I can say. well, halfway in the movie. Halfway. If you see the movie, then you know what I mean.
Yeah. I definitely, like I said, I definitely got to sit down and start Seed at some point.
Yeah.
I've got 00 as well that I need to watch. I want to try to get into more. I want to try to start watching more Gundam stuff.
Yeah. 00 is good. I recommend it. And here, I'm going to review the big one later. So now I'm just going to show this. Yeah, right here. No.
Stickers need LOL need a water slide.
This is the one I've been looking
Oh, that 00 art? Diver art? Nice.
Because when I saw this design, I was like, oh, it's really cool. And I never finished my 00 kit. So this is like redemption art. I mean, I had the original diver art. I mean, the original diver, but that was like complete scrap part. So I just wanted to build this on like complete. It was really cool. Wow.
Messiah, yeah, it is. It's also on Crunchyroll as well, and it's fun. I've gotten through like half of season 1 so far in Messiah, and I'm digging it. I really dig Witch from Mercury.
And his one kit I've actually finished once before, but I need to build. I'm gonna build another one because it's like because when I built it before, it's like, I mean, it's still a good kit, but you can definitely feel like by a beginner. So like, I wouldn't say I was a beginner right then, but more like still like very amateurish. So I want to give it. So I need to get this design. It's just as my all-time favorite Gundam right here. This thing Gundam.
Oh yes.
And you know, as a Shin Asuka fan, they did him justice. They did him justice in the movie.
Nice.
And last one, the big ass one. Before we reveal the figure.
Ooh, that's massive.
I need to build another 100 kit. I built the Wing Zero that I gave to that guy. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I built that one before, and I also built the Death Side, which I actually did not enjoy. Sorry.
Yeah.
But this one, I'm looking forward to this, the Raider. Yeah,
the Death Scythe was a little. I will admit that it wasn't the best build for me, especially with those like cheap pieces.
Yeah,
they were so stressful, man. Also, Mirage 14 is so much fun, man. I can't afford for not having time to play it. I really can't afford to dive into paying a subscription on it right now.
Oh, so many kids.
Although it was a lot of fun. Like I got a lot of interaction with it. So,
and of course, we're gonna reveal the big one. Not really big one, but you see why I say big. But I'm not sure. Should I show it, Kouldbayne? Should I show it? Only for a brief moment.
Okay. I need you now that you've brought it up. You must show it.
Okay, chat. Don't go crazy. And Jen, I'm sorry for showing this. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Thank God, not your husband.
Is it? Wait a minute. Is that the?
I'm not gonna say anything else. Okay.
Yeah.
It's Figma. Yeah. I kind of joke to myself.
Nice.
Okay. Every my birthday, I get a scantily card Figma. Even though I'm just gonna be a very serious talk here, but it's not like I'm getting this just because she looks sexy. But it's a fun figure, should I? To be honest.
Yeah.
Like this, she's like very fun. Surprisingly, this joiner, this part right here has diecast inside.
Ooh.
I did not expect that for Figma. And she's really good, very posable. Even though this part right here, this like headband thing kind of broke.
Yeah.
Oops. But she's really good, man. Like I'm surprised. It's one of the strings the best Figma I've got so far.
Nice.
Okay, we're gonna before I get demonetized.
I won't get demonetized for that. Trust me, I played Sons of the Forest and there's full on boobage there. Like they haven't demonetized any of those streams yet. The only one I got limited monetization on was actually Cyberpunk, and I have no nudity on in that game. Zero nudity in that game, and it's like,
how is that even possible?
It was like, this one video is just it's not monetizable. And I was like, why? Can you review it? So I had them review it, and they go, it's just not monetizable. And I'm like, what did I do? Is it the gratuitous violence? Is it the you don't give me any clear directions, YouTube? Like, it's just YouTube at this point. YouTube, I even read, whenever I filed my appeal, I reached out to YouTube themselves and had them look at it, and they said, yeah, it just doesn't meet our guidelines. I was like, well, can you at least be clear? I was like, can you be clear on what guidelines I didn't meet? I would like to know. That way I can not do that again.
You know what? Here's my thing. If YouTube, as far as like YouTube Studio, YouTube Creator, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. If a game comes out, YouTube should automatically have a social media department that, okay, this game, they should have a list of games that there wouldn't be any kind of flagging on, because they know people are going to stream. They know people are going to stream these games. They should have a list of, okay, these games are, they're perfectly fine to play.
Yeah.
Because Spider-Man 1, I was trying to stream that game, and I got hit because of the intro music.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, there should be something that says, okay, give us a list of games that are, perfectly fine for us to stream, or if there's certain games that have a potential for being flagged, maybe because of copyright intro music, give us some kind of a legend, so to speak, a guideline.
Yeah.
Of, okay, column A, perfectly fine. Column B may be questionable, so you might want to edit or have some other music overlaid.
Yeah.
While playing the game, something like that. Give us something like that, and you won't have to deal with thousands of YouTubers hitting you up for
reviews,
to try and fight a review, because you won't have a need for a review. So many businesses have apps, okay, and when you call into their customer service, they will even refer you to the website or to the app. You can actually resolve these issues yourself. You can find this information yourself. It's called self-service. YouTube, you've been around for literally decades now. You should know better.
Yeah. You would think.
And if you really want to partner and help people grow, and and not have such a terrible experience, because I mean, come on. I was talking to someone on Cat's stream, I think it was last night or the night before, where he left YouTube and he is streaming on TikTok, believe it or not.
Yeah.
But apparently he's doing really well there. I mean, if you don't want people to jump from YouTube and go to Kick or go to Twitch or go to other streaming platform or other platforms that allow for streaming, then you need to do something for the creators. That's not a big of an ask. Obviously, you flag streamers for doing certain games. You already have the information that this is something that has a potential flag. Give us those guidelines. Give us that information. Especially like Cyberpunk. I mean, that's been around for a good minute now. You should already have knowledge that, oh yes, this is definitely something that we're going to have issues with.
Yeah.
Was it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge?
Yeah.
They replaced it with completely original music. So obviously that's something that you don't have concerns about. Yeah. But that's the thing. If someone like myself can look at, a handful of games and see whether it's original music or copyrighted music, then YouTube, you can get off your duffs and you can assign some interns to doing that yourself.
Yeah.
It would be a big help for people.
The problem is, it's Google. It's totally Google. Google is lazy. Google's lazy, dude. Google's super lazy when it comes down to that. By the way, Messiah says he said likey Mirage.
Yeah, I was about
Michael Reed was wanting to know what kind of Gundam that was from the figure.
Oh, that is not a Gundam for sure. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
But
Messiah said she must be a pilot.
No, you know what it was? It was a Gundam.
Yeah, Michael knew what's up.
She's the Pigma Sophia F. Sherry. She's not like a anime from a specific show or anything. She's like by an artist on like Pixar, which is like basically like Japanese divine art.
Okay.
And so they made his like art into like actual figures.
That's also cool. Going to be another that's really cool.
There's also going to be another one that's like
it's art, all right.
Different character. Yeah, she apparently it's not much lore about her.
Yeah.
But she's apparently like a supermodel.
Okay.
That's what I know.
I mean, it's still really cool that they're building it around, building stuff around her,
Yeah.
It's B28.
She even has a model kits coming up soon.
Really?
Like multiples. Yeah. One by Guzman also, and one by some kind of Chinese company. I don't know.
It's not Dayban, is it?
It's actually official, surprisingly.
Okay. Why is there a gap there? There should be a gap. Okay, I'm fine with that. I was looking at it, like, why is there a gap between those parts? And it was like, I look at the picture and it's like, oh, it's totally meant to be there. It's a natural seam, so that works. Michael, how's the wife and kids doing?
Don't let them show this figure, okay?
All right. But I think what I'll do is next stream I will probably go with the Black Luster Knight from next Gunpla stream. I'm gonna go with the Black Luster Knight from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, Yu-Gi boy.
I've got that one sitting in my backlog. Dendrobium will be done by episode 200. That will be the beginning. That will be the start, and for that I will be probably working on that for a week. Just doing nothing but Gundam builds for a week. Maybe we'll see. That's gonna be it. It's gonna be a huge kit and a huge undertaking. I can see myself sinking time into that.
Okay,
that maybe I may make since that will be episode 200.
When I watch Freedom, now I want to get the Meteor as well.
Yeah,
especially with the Blitz and the Duel coming out. If you've seen the movie, then you know.
I need to watch the show still and then watch the movie. Like it, you have to kind of have some understanding. So I imagine I probably should watch the show just to gear up for the movie.
If you're used to like soap operas, then see it's like nothing.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
It's like because I did talk about it before, but
yeah.
But when I was like in my grandma's house and my other grandma's house, I used to watch like dramas with her, like those Indonesian dramas.
Yeah.
And they always have it's always so typical. There's this one innocent girl and then the one bad girl. Mm-hmm. And they're always fighting over the guy. And then and then the mother looks younger than she is. I don't know how.
I gotta figure out how that's supposed to go in there.
Well, apparently Filipino dramas take it further because they actually fight with this.
See, with us, soap operas were always kind of like, Young and the Restless and Days of Our Lives and
All My
Children.
Yeah. I gotta put a polycap in there. I'm glad I looked at that before I decided.
I remember one drama I watched, Indonesian drama. It had like a airplane crash arc, and the guy got amnesia or something.
That's like almost every soap opera.
Yeah, every soap opera, at least someone gets amnesia at one point.
I remember there was one years ago, and the actor's name is actually Michael Knight. I'm not making that up. It was All My Children. He played a guy named Ted.
Yeah.
And like they thought that he fell down over a waterfall and died and everything. And then he comes back like 2 years later as Ted Orsini because he was from this like wine vineyard and he was this big business person. Turns out that he, when he fell over the waterfall, he had amnesia and he was found and he was nursed by this family and da-da-da-da-da. So they always have these really outlandish, out there, over the top kind of
cheesy, over the top like story models there.
Someone usually has an eye patch or something,
Yeah.
Let me tell you guys one thing about us Malays, especially the ones in Malaysia. Somehow, it's a Toyota car called Toyota Vios. I think in other countries they call it Yaris, something like that.
Yeah.
And then in Brunei, in Malaysia, it's like wheels is like associated with the assholes
Yeah.
on the road because they're always like fast. It's like Wanga Midnight or Initial D. It's
Yeah.
always like that. They always go at high speed. They make movies about it, stuff like that.
Mhm.
And but I'll tell you this, fascinating. The Malays, like us, they're really good at drifting.
So full on Initial D then, huh?
Yeah, because I saw this like in Malaysia they had this one like area and it's like very tight,
Yeah.
like alleyway, but somehow there's like five wheels just going through the freaking alleyway. That's like nothing, like drifting. I don't know how they did that. And also, I saw one like on the streets.
Yeah.
The drifting also as well. And then I saw the office workers. They're just next to them. They're like shocked. Like they're just total disbelief at what they're seeing. Like, we just saw that, man.
Yeah. Michael Reed, I have not built any of the kits built up based off of the pilots. I wanted to get one of I've been trying to find a good one that I wanted to pick up.
I want that Lunamaria. I really want that Lunamaria.
I know. Did you get the Choo Choo?
Oh, I didn't get the Choo Choo.
You didn't get the Choo Choo. Okay.
She's still hard to find. It's surprising. It's funny because we got where are you?
Yeah.
Like you think Rising Freedom would be the hot seller, but actually it's Choo Choo. Because the reason why is like
is it because of the slap?
Yeah, but also the Gundam Freedom kits are so overproduced. Because I remember my father, he got me this, by the way, this one, this Gundam.
Yeah,
and
nice.
the Beyond Global right here, this one right there.
Yeah,
and Gundam is Korea, and then he showed me what there were in Gundam is Korea, and I tell you this, the shelves, they were almost empty, and then all of them were mostly. I wish I was kidding, but I was not kidding, man. Most of it is just this, and then most of just this, everywhere. That's about it. And we're just seeing the same exact kid everywhere. I would go nuts. That'd be like me seeing art kids everywhere. I think I'll just step away from the store straight away. It's not like I decide I'm doing anything. Okay.
That's like here. Like most of the kits that I see over here are wing kits, because or IBO kits. IBO kits are also super popular over here still.
Yeah.
Like they're just all over the place. Like I can go in any of my hobby shops, and I guarantee you, there's at least one Gushan or one Biel still sitting out there.
I got a new Biel though.
I've got Biel, of course. I've got most of the IBO Gundam frames. I didn't pick up many of the Man Roadies or anything like that. Just because I don't know. I didn't feel like those would appeal to me too much. But
for me, I kind of regret missing out on H because that was the first Gunpla line I collect, but I didn't have much of them, so I'm kind of collecting them a bit slowly, like with GC right there on show last time. Earlier.
But yeah, Michael Reed, getting back to what you said, I haven't built many of the pilot kits. However, I am constantly looking for them because I would like to see how they build. I got to see what I'm doing here because I feel like I didn't feel it. I guess it did snap.
To wait till Mario.
Yeah, there we go. But I think in the long run, that may be something I do pick up eventually is a pilot kit because I'm super interested in like getting more of like the human kit, like the human based kits, like the humans of Gundam.
Actually, to be honest, I was kind of tempted to get Sueta.
Yeah,
but I was like, should I really need a big girlfriend? Like, really?
Yeah.
But Luna Mario is definitely priority right here.
Oh yeah. All right, so I got this leg. Okay, I see why that didn't. Why is it looking? Looking at the wrong picture again. I've done that a lot tonight. Looked at the wrong picture for the legs. Or looked at the wrong picture for the wrong side. But luckily, I just now did that. There's the leg. I mean, we're almost. It's only 9:21, and I'm almost.
Let's bring the foot slowly.
I've been working kind of on this a little bit, just trying to go through it.
You know, thank God this kit is fast to build because it's like unnegated.
Yeah. Also, guys, we're at 20 likes already. Thank you guys so much.
We were at like 9 likes when you started the intro.
That's crazy, man. That is just. And see, I know that Gundam is super, super fun for everyone here. So that's. I love doing this. This is my way of getting back to my zen, by the way, guys. So getting to do this again is just. Because it's been, what, a couple of months since I've done one of these?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, I won't have a top. I don't know if I'll have a top 10 this year because I haven't built 10 kits, but.
You've been busy calling Noah a dangle.
Oh, yeah. And see, that's the thing is, like, I feel like I'm.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like, too, that I've been so focused on gaming lately that I've kind of forgot that I do this as well, so.
Well, I mean, look at it this way.
Yeah.
You know, we all do our own recreational things. Like some people go bowling. You don't bowl year round.
Yeah.
You know, you bowl, you start your season and then you finish up your season and you do something else like in the summertime.
Yeah.
So there's waves of interest and, you know, there's nothing wrong with, you know, if you're feeling gaming for now, then you're feeling gaming, you know?
Yeah. And I mean, that's the thing is I've been wanting to get back into doing the kit. I've had a lot going on behind the scenes that has really kind of slowed me down a little bit.
Well, yeah, with the house and everything.
Having to slow down my purchasing of kits. I did pick up a few kits recently, but I got those through store credit with Shokunin, which again, I'm going to sing that guy's praises. He felt bad. He legit, me and him messaged nonstop throughout this whole thing to try to figure out a way to get me, at least get me compensated for what I'd lost.
Yeah.
And, he felt bad because he wanted to return the money, but PayPal denied it. And, shame on PayPal there. Shame on them for, not working with the vendor who's trying to give the money back. Like, he legit sent me the screenshot that he had taken to show that they turned him down. They said, no, it's too late. That payment has already gone through. It's too late. We don't take that back. And he felt genuinely bad that, like, I didn't get notified about that. So I guarantee you, he reamed somebody. As
he should. I mean, you're trying to do a business transaction.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guarantee you, he even talked to one of his staff members because, they were the ones handling it in the background before he stepped in. And, at first I got a little suspicious because he was using a character name, which I get it. It's probably a team, so they probably use that. They probably use the character from the old Gundam series. It's one of the background characters, one of the little background characters. But I talked with him a little more, and he was like, I was like, you know what? If it's causing that much of a problem and we can't get it done this way, store credit would be fine. Guys, he went above and beyond and gave me store credit more than what I had paid. Like, he gave me like $400 and something of store credit.
Now, can I ask, does he know that you're a YouTuber?
I never mentioned. In all honesty, I don't. I feel stupid. Not stupid, but I feel bad when I throw that around. Oh yeah, I do Gundam YouTube videos.
Well, no, I didn't know if maybe he realized. Oh wait a minute, this guy has a YouTube. He has content.
I mean, if he looks up the name, if he honestly looked up the name of the email, if he looked up the email, he would have automatically known.
Okay.
Because again, I used. So that is that email that I use is the one I use tied to, and I buy all my Gundams through my channel email, mostly because, it's a business. It's part of the business,
See, I started I have my own email address for my channel.
Yeah.
And I started when I'm purchasing things, I'm doing it through that email because you never know, you might make a connection somewhere.
Yeah. And I mean, after talking with this guy and him kind of clarifying some things for me, I found that this guy is legit building a brand that is gonna. I mean, it's gonna work. It's gonna work well. This guy was really good. Like, I've never felt like I've had a store owner that genuinely felt terrible about the situation at hand. I think that's
willingly going above and beyond because he wants to do right by his customer.
Like, the way he talked to me was pretty much just like, I feel awful about this. We should have been in more communication with you. Let me make this right. And make it right, they did. They at no point made me feel like I wasn't being. Once he started talking with me, it felt like I was actually being heard and I was being taken care of. And he thought everything had gone through and there wasn't an issue, and that's why he ignored my initial response to, "Hey, it's been it's been some time and I haven't seen it yet." And after several back and forths of let's go this way, let's go that way, I finally was like, I will gladly take the store credit just to get something out of this. And I was genuine, and he was like, yeah, sure, and threw in a little extra because of all the problems. Like, he took care of me as a customer. He took care of me, and when you do that,
it creates a lasting impression.
Yeah. So I'm working on something right now to kind of make a video about all that. I just haven't had time to really sit down and talk about it.
Yeah.
But I want to definitely give his store some eyes. If you're a Canadian Gunpla builder and you're looking for a store, this guy's probably going to be your best bet. Because he's
someone who lives close to Canada. Wink, wink.
Yeah. Well, it's. I don't know where exactly the store was. I got to look it up, Dave. Let me see. I can go and shop real quick and get an answer for you while I'm sitting here.
It kind of reminds me that Australia has a Gundam scene. And look at the price. And I was like, oh no, $54 for Sports City.
Because you said the site's called what? Shogun?
Shokunen.
Shokunen.
Yeah, Shokunen Gunpla. Yeah, I had never heard of them. Jen found them, and she was like, I'm looking to see if I can find my order history.
Smart.
Shokunen.com?
Shokunen Gunpla. Shokunen Gunpla.
Okay. Oh, I found another one. Another site.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it. I know it was on... I'm trying to find it. It delivered. When did it deliver?
There you go.
It's still showing the review.
Open 24 hours a day. Nice.
Well, I think it's mostly because it's an online store.
Yeah.
But I want to say they were out of Ontario. I want to say, Dave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I could probably drive there.
Yeah. But I don't know if they have I think they actually have a storefront. They've got a Facebook page if you want to look at them. But
oh, they got everything on this site. Jeez.
Yeah, like the guy was
kits.
Yeah, they do a little bit of everything, and even hey DJ, how's it going? DJ, I can't wait for 2 weeks from now, man. It's gonna be fun.
All right.
DJ is our DM for Dungeons and Dragons, and he has made a fun campaign so far. Those of you who are into that kind of stuff would like to watch, we're doing that every last Sunday of the month. Dre has created a character.
Yep. Well, Dre's a character himself, but
I know Britterbug and Blue Sasquatch wanted to join. I'm hoping that at least one of them does. Because I know Britterbug's got her stream as well, so I know that she probably won't be able to.
Yeah, I have an interview tomorrow morning at 6:30.
Oof.
So usually on Sundays, I'm hanging out and gaming with her at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I had to bow out of that because I'm like, because usually we're going at least till 12, maybe almost 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
On Sunday. I'm like, yeah, if I gotta get up at 6, be there by 6:30, that's not happening.
And I appreciate her inviting me all the time, but
Yeah.
This is my Sundays are this. My Sundays are this channel. I have to do it on Sundays because my schedule is
It's like, I mean, like me, you've heard me say this before. I don't like streaming when I know other people are streaming.
Yeah.
But in YouTube, it's unfortunately it's a thing.
Yeah, I mean,
someone else is always going to be going on.
Yeah.
I found Tuesday nights, there's not really anyone who's really live.
Yeah.
At least in our circles.
And I mean, that's
why I'm doing like Tuesday nights, either 8 or 9 p.m. That's pretty much when I'm starting. So, because I know you usually drop your videos around 6:30 maybe.
No, I'm doing them in the mornings now.
Okay.
I'm kind of bummed. My latest Five Nights at Freddy's video didn't do so hot, but I think it was all because of how I had posted it.
Okay. It's funny because I'm seeing people who now I don't know how true this is. Some people are saying supposedly where you drop your thumbnail, like say on a Facebook post, you put your thumbnail, but you actually put the link in the comments instead of on the actual post itself.
Yeah,
that is supposed to be
nice, Michael.
It's supposed to be doing something to get around the algorithm. I don't know how true that is though.
I
did on Facebook multiple times, and it does work actually. I would say
it does work.
Yeah, most of the time.
Okay. The problem is I don't get a lot of interaction on my posts.
Yeah, same here.
That's another thing that frustrates me is I'm working hard to make stuff that's entertaining and enjoyable, but at the same time, it's like it's a big frustration for me whenever I put hard work into a video and get nowhere.
Yeah, it's the lack of reach. Even though you're putting the efforts forward, you're hitting Instagram, you're hitting Twitter, any kind of chat groups you might be involved with, and
I have stopped posting groups.
You posted it on your KBG, Facebook, and on your personal Facebook, and it's like it gets frustrating. It's like, well, what more do I have to do? What piece of the puzzle am I missing?
So I'm going to be the first to tell you this, Dave. I have quit posting in groups. Like I'm tired of putting forth effort and going in and feeling like I'm giving 110% support and I'm not seeing any kind of return there. So I'm being a little salty there. DJ, there was a campaign done. Someone's actually made some stuff right there.
Oh, does this come with a stand? I
Yeah.
think I got a little stand here.
Yeah, you get a little stand with that.
Oh, okay,
the Calibarn has a pretty massive cannon.
Giggity. What?
I still have my Calibarn in my backlog.
Come on, Seth. Make a Family Guy Gundam episode. Come on, give that to me.
I doubt he will.
You did Star Wars. Come on.
I don't think he's that big of a nerd.
Well, he's not really running the show anymore, right?
Really?
Well, he's got other projects that he's involved with, and he's got other people kind of like the voice of Peter Griffin and Stewie. He stepped away from it. Other people are doing the voices now.
Really? Because I know Seth was the one doing the voices for everything.
Well, he's got American Dad. He's got all these other shows.
He's got a lot of stuff going on.
He's got the Orville is still. It's not canceled. It's still out there. So they're still trying to negotiate because Hulu is Disney. So
yeah, I have yet to watch the Orville.
Really?
Yeah.
First season is a laugh riot. Okay.
Yeah.
Second season, it feels more like Star Trek: The Next Generation.
I know Maria.
But a little bit better.
T and Telly Maria.
Yes.
I know she was big on it.
Oh, she still is. Her
and
PJ of they're still very, very big on it.
Yeah. Also, God, I looked at her channel the other day. My God, did she blow up?
Oh yeah. I've been talking to her about a few things as well too.
Yeah.
Because I'm always trying to support everyone else's streams and channels. So I've just full blown. I've been dropping the posts. Hashtag we grow together. And that's one thing I want to do with what I'm going to do on Tuesdays. Is that's why I want to get other people on. I want to just pump them. Because hey, I figured it this way. If I can't necessarily get the growth, then hey, if I can at least help other people grow, like with my fundraising with Roswell, I've been doing pretty well with that past couple of years. Hey, if that's going to be what I'm going to do, then I'll help other people grow, and I'm fine with that.
And Dave, that's a very noble cause. Just don't let people use you like that, man.
Yeah.
I want to join your chat not because I want to grow. I want to join your chat because I want to sit down and talk with you.
Yeah.
I want to at least come on and hang out with you a little bit. And that's my biggest thing. Is that's why I cut out link sharing in here a lot.
Yeah.
And the reason why I did was because I noticed that I would be sharing links for people. Well, I would be sharing links for people that weren't here. Like, I mean, and I'm not trying to start beef with anybody, but for example, we would have I would have mods sharing links for people that don't pop up in here, that have no interest in popping into my chat
and haven't been popping up.
Yeah, exactly. So. I mean,
yeah. I mean, it's
like I said, not trying to start beef, but I'd see names like Papa Gordon. I mean, I like Gord. I love Gord, but he's got a life outside of this, so I don't expect him to be in here. But I'm also not going to share links with people that don't actively.
Yeah, if you haven't seen them in months, I get that.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, there's no animosity in what I said there. It's just
it's just facts.
Yeah, it's just facts. I don't necessarily or another one. And again, no animosity here, nothing. Yeah, I think that's the case there, Jen. And I'm gonna try that out. I'm gonna test that out.
What's that?
The posting the link in the comments. I don't.
Yeah, I've seen people, like, I asked a couple of people, like, hey, I've seen that you're just posting the links in the comment section. Is that, is there a reason behind that? I mean, and they've just said, oh, it's, because of the algorithm.
Yeah.
Like, if for some reason the algorithm sees a link in your main post, they're automatically flagging it as spam.
Yeah, I've had
full disclosure. My team, we lost our second Facebook page because Facebook flagged us, like they did a bunch of other Ghostbuster groups.
Man,
and our original page is completely lost to us. At least for as far as we know, for all of time.
Yeah,
Facebook said, well, you can start a second page at least while the first one's in review.
Yeah,
we started that. That one's gone now. So we have we have a non-Facebook. We have a website with all of our links now, but it's kind of hard to push information out when you have we had, and this is not bragging, we had probably 10,000 followers.
Yeah,
and we lost all that. So you're talking 14, 15 years of social media work and promoting, and Facebook just like, oh, we're flagging you, and you can't be restored.
Meta is, and
they're driving people away.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they don't realize that pretty soon they're going to be facing the consequences of their actions by letting AI take control of it versus handling it as is. The Garibaldi comes with a stand as well. Yeah, a lot of them do because of the weapons. To be honest, it's crazy that the weapons get the stands more than the kits. But I do like that. It is the truth. I mean, it's totally truth. Like, I mean, I don't necessarily, like I said, I'm not speaking ill of anybody when I talk about this, guys. Like I said, I like Gord. I like other content creators out there, but I don't think that you should reap the rewards of somebody who's genuinely trying to help you grow if you're not gonna come back and at least offer some support. I'm not saying I'm not saying follow for follow, but I mean, I know I have my lurkers in here, and I appreciate my lurkers, but I'm not going to sit there and promote somebody who's not going to actively come back and be here for me. They're not here. They're not showing up. They're not subbed. I don't. That's just it's not a genuine practice. Normally I cut those, but I don't know if I want to do that with this. Oh, come on. But and like that's why it's not going on there. But that another, and again, nothing against anybody, but I'm just all for making sure that the right people get some promotion here. You're here more than I appreciate you, Messiah, 110%. I appreciate everyone. I appreciate my lurkers. I appreciate the people that are in the background. Exactly, right there. Who I want to share links of. So, I mean, at the end of these Gunpla streams, I always share the links of the people who hopped in and built with me. I don't necessarily think that anybody's gotten too big for their britches and then sees me as being a little man, or being, not worthy of their time. So I've got people that I like, I've had people tell me, "Oh yeah, we're coming down for your con, man," and I'm super excited for that because not for me, but for the con that I'm a part of. My good friend Tracy, my wonderful friend Tracy, has worked hard on getting that out there and growing that, and offering me and having me come on and inviting me to come be part of it. I love that. I love the fact that I'm part of a community here as well. And I need to order my cards at some point. Agreed, Messiah. Agreed. And I've thought about doing that where, maybe if with a certain, maybe not charging for link share, but something like that. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Well, maybe like if you're a member, maybe that's doing it along those lines.
Yeah, or if you play with me, I might throw up a link here or there, or mention that if you're co-streaming this with me, say, hey, if you want another perspective, go check it out from this one. Messiah, this one's actually about an hour from y'all. It's in a town. It's in my nearest town, Walterboro. It's called Chisai-Con. It's an anime and kind of all around just that kind of it's like an anime and art con where you got a lot of local artists. It's right up 95, man. Right up 95. Literally like 45 minutes to an hour from y'all. It's gonna be at one of our artist hubs, and I've got a booth this year. Like the person who's running it offered me a booth to come out and do my thing, and I'm super excited about it because this
is it a really large venue?
No, it's not super large. It's so the artist hub that this is in is kind of it's called Chisai-Con. Here, I'll type it in the chat. It's gonna be July 20th. Starts at 11 a.m. on July 20th. I am one of the peeps that's gonna be in it. Like, we've got a few different artists and cosplayers and people that are gonna be wandering around. One of the cosplayers I actually hang out with a lot. He hangs out here in the chat all the time too. Thank you, Jen. But I will be there July 20th with a booth. They're doing it's a 2-day event, or a Friday night and Saturday event.
Okay, cool.
Friday night will be the bowling competition, I want to say. They're going to do a cosplay and the cosplay bowling night where you can go out and bowl in your costume.
Yeah,
by the way, Dave,
extreme bowling.
Suit's done.
Nice.
That suit literally took me an hour and 45 minutes.
Well, the bay is going to take them 3 hours, though. I'm kidding.
No. That bay looks super easy. All right, time to break out the
Again,
The
you're
beam
jinxing
rifle.
yourself, man. Come on.
Oh no. I'm looking at this bay right now. It's all plug and play. It's super simple. There's not a whole lot of teeny tinies on that one.
Looking at the top dock of the bay.
Go rifle.
Now, the reason why I was asking like size, Steel CityCon was this weekend, and
Yeah.
I told my wife I'm glad we didn't go because they don't have the hotel there anymore in Monroeville.
Yeah.
That was shut down because there was a whole thing that the convention center was going to be sold and bought by, I think, like Hobby Lobby or something like that, as like a office / warehouse.
That's interesting.
But there was a big campaign to stop that from happening.
Yeah.
But the hotel decided to go ahead and sell and shut down. So that's the ballroom of the hotel is where they would have all the photo ops and some autographs, but it was mostly like your meet and greets and your photo ops were there. So now they did outdoor tents this year.
Oof.
And that place is a bit small and crowded as it is.
Yeah, I mean, so this place is going to be kind of small as well. It's not a huge,
but you just have to be mindful. Like when a con starts getting too big,
there's a link for Chisai Con right there,
and I'm hoping that's going to be a problem that your friend faces, that it grows and it grows and grows, but then you also have to look at finding larger venues to hold it then.
Yeah. And I think that's one thing she's actually looking for is like eventually to grow it. In fact, I'm going to pin this at the top of the chat. There's the link for Chisai Con. But I will be I'll actually have my first booth there. I got to get a banner made. I'm debating about whether I want to do like.
Are you going to get like a tablecloth type banner or just like a banner to kind of hang from one end of the table to the other?
I thought about doing the banner to hang from one end of the table to the other, or either getting like a standing flag.
Okay.
That I can put up.
Because
I got to ask about the table, whether I need to provide my own or whether tables will be provided. Because I mean, I know with this being a small con.
Well, if it's something where you need your own table, I mean, you can get cheap tables at Big Lots and
I've got one
and whatnot.
I've got one I can take with me.
But what was I going to say? For like cons and events, my team we got this last year. It's like one of those like not spandex, but like a very stretchy material.
Yeah.
That it's basically it's like the kind of a cover that goes over the entire table.
Yeah.
It's got like elastic at the bottom, but it actually has our logo and information printed right on the front of it.
That's really cool.
And they're machine washable.
Oh, that's cool.
So that could be something you might want to look at in the future. Maybe not now, but in the future. Maybe for your next con or two.
Yeah. All right, I'll pin that one, Jen. Thank you. But not only will I be there, y'all know Alan, who's in here all the time.
Yep.
Him and his 3D printing store, Shade Tree Hobbies, will be there as well. But Chisai Con, guys, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Beam rifle is done.
I got a little bit of a torso here.
Nice, Dave.
It's just that like my eyes are kind of like I'm really squinting at this.
Yeah, it definitely is a smaller print on that manual.
I guess just some QR codes. I don't know if it's something where you can like. It'd be cool like if they gave you just a URL you could type in.
Yeah.
And then you can have the instructions on your screen and enlarge it.
Yeah. Set those right there. All right. Next up, we have the shield.
And all from the head.
Let's see. Let's fold that back up. Because I think after the shield, we have the G-Dock. And again, the G-Dock is literally... Oh, that's cool. It even has a stand in there to hold the Gundam in place. I love it. I love this.
So it's just like it's fully just like in Japan.
Yep. Yeah. Mirage, I got a question for you about that. With that Yokohama Gundam, were they going to tear that down, or are they going?
transported somewhere else.
Like
They're gonna put as I'm aware, they're gonna put in a warehouse somewhere.
okay. So it's just gonna kind of sit. It's just gonna be out of sight, out of mind, then, huh?
Yeah, it's like with the other Gundam statues. Like the other RX statue that was like mostly static. That was just in somewhere in a warehouse.
That's kind of sad.
Gundam Big 3 even said that, and then they pull it out in the game.
That does make me kind of sad though, because they work so hard to have that thing put up, and
they're just going to store it in a warehouse for now. Is that what you said, Mirage?
Yeah.
Hey, I mean that's better than it being melted down or recycled.
Yeah. I just feel bad that I never got a chance to see it.
Well, who knows? They might rotate it back in a couple of years, right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Bandai.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, RX actually has been seen a while, so.
Let's see here. We got to see how this is supposed to go. Okay, that goes there. Nope. How is that supposed to go? Okay. Goes on either or, maybe? I don't know.
Somehow I'm missing a polycam. Spare one here. I have it.
Alright, let's see. Oh, I guess that kind of just goes on like right. All right, I'm a little perplexed here, but I guess I can figure this out.
No, what is happening? Oh, okay.
There we go. That's how it goes on. You can put it on either or. And then take this. And most of the sticker work on this, Dave?
Yes.
Is going to go on. Oh, my sister shaved her dog and sent me a picture.
Oh, jeez.
Poor fella. He just looks.
No, you know what's worse than seeing a dog shaved?
What's that?
Cat.
Yeah.
Years ago, when I was living with my brother and my dad when he was alive, we had a couple cats, Jack and Jill.
Yeah.
Jack got into some stuff, and his fur got really, really natty.
Like Maddie and
So my brother took his regular clippers, like you cut a person's hair.
Yeah.
And he basically did that to Jack's body.
Oh no.
To his torso.
Oh.
He looked so freaking weird until it grew back.
Okay, I see how this is supposed to go. There we go. All right, so there's the suit. And we can actually change out this hand right here for the rifle. So I'm going to have it holding the rifle the whole time. There we go. And there's the RX-78F00 completed. That was an easy kit.
Grandpa. Now, when you complete the bay, the dock and everything, you going to weather any of it?
No. I'm planning on
nice and shiny.
Keeping it nice and shiny. The build with the kit's done. I'm gonna have to move it out of the way. Well, I don't have to move it out of the way. In fact, I need to put some stickers on the shoulder here. I got to see how those go on real quick. I was like, why did it get quiet all of a sudden? And I realized Mirage muted himself.
Okay, I'm just checking some emails here very quickly.
All right. So the F00. Jen's like, I got to see those pictures. I'll forward it to you in a minute, Jen. We just get these stickers on. And I love the fact they give me clear back stickers on this. However, I have terrible times with stickers, so this isn't going to look perfect. Actually, that doesn't look terrible. I like that. And then they give us an EFSF, Earth Federation Space Force sticker they put on the other shoulder. He's just, I know Ox has been playful today. I love it. I love his little playful self there.
How old is Ox?
What's that?
How old is he?
We don't know. We're thinking maybe he's like right in that past puppy age, like maybe one or two.
Okay.
There's the kit, guys. Look at how small this is. I need to keep another grandpa in here just for reference. But I'm going to set that right there. Well, I'm going to set it right here by the mat so we can start working on the G-Dock. So I need the E-runner. And this is what the runner looks like here, guys, for part of the dock.
Me personally, I think I'd be tempted to kind of paint.
Yeah.
Paint it.
I want to, but at the same time, I kind of want to leave it pure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm super weird about like.
No, it's your preference. It's your kit, right?
Yeah.
So there's nothing weird about it.
And believe it or not, that's probably about the same size as the RX-78-2 in relation to the kit size.
Yeah. I just lost a polycap, so I just had to use one polycap from the Astron.
Oh no!
So Mirage is the victim.
Yeah.
He's the first person to lose a piece tonight.
I came close. So I dropped one earlier.
Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Hand grenades. Yep.
Say.
I've heard that quote a lot growing up. All right, so let's go ahead and start breaking out some parts here. So according to this, I need to take a stand here. And it says I need to press right there to attach the part because we don't want to break anything. Because this is very thin. I gotta make sure I got this lined up just right. I don't think there's a... Oh yeah, there's a very specific way that this goes.
You know, there's nothing more nerve-wracking than suddenly turning your head and seeing you have a big cat right behind your head.
Just plotting your death.
She snuck up on the chair without me even realizing it. Let's see if I can get the camera to pull up. Yeah, you can see her right there.
Yeah.
Murder cat. Murder cat. Yeah, we call her Murder Cat. That's her nickname.
Which one is that? Which cat is that, Dave?
That's River. That's the youngest one. The one that likes to claw and bite.
All right. Let's see here. Now I need to break out D-Runner. I'm going to take D1 and D2 out of their respective spots.
22.
I'm curious about this big piece right here and where that's going to go. I kind of haven't. Oh, I mean, I have a major idea about where that's going to go. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and cut that out because I imagine that's probably going to be step number something here. But I want to just go ahead and clear this D-Runner because it's not. And when I tell you the big piece, I'm going to show y'all in just a second because I've got it in my hand right now. But I have to cut it free from the runner. That. You see the size of this. Like, I can lay the Gundam down flat.
It's often.
Yeah. That's actually the base of the Gundam base. You know, the G-Dock.
Hey, how about they do a version of that for Gundam Wing, but we instead of like the docks, the bays, we get the transport trucks.
Oh, that would be cool. I know that they've...
Have they done that before?
They haven't done that, but I can never say the name of the anime. Kyoku Senkai. I think it's how it's said. Actually has that. Ricardo, want to know how many cats did you have, Dave? It's 2, right?
We have 3.
3?
Because Roxanne had had Monty and Olive before she met me. and we adopted River during the pandemic. Actually, we adopted her on July 4th of that year.
Okay.
But her and her sister was actually because it's the 10 Lives adoption company here in Buffalo.
Yeah.
They're a great organization, but River and her sister Sabine, like in Star Wars, they were both they're both from a kill shelter down south. So we don't know what kind of conditions they were in.
How far down south?
Both of them are not sure actually. Both of them they're very defensive. They're both biters and scratchers. So I'm wondering. I personally think that they were in some pretty bad conditions as kittens.
Yeah, and I know that
bad situations. So
I know that we have a shelter here. Our shelter has gone from kill to like last resort kill.
Yeah,
like they work to provide like new homes. So like they'll transport the cats up to I think as far north as you.
It might have been down by you, possibly.
It could have been. Be interesting to find out where they came from.
Yeah, I gotta talk to Roxy. I think she has, because we have a bunch of paperwork on them when we adopted them.
Yeah.
But what was great was they actually waived the fee.
Yeah.
Because that's how Roxanne got Monty and Olive, was through the same organization. So
yeah,
Monty's going to be what, I think 13 or 14 this year, and that's one thing Roxanne worries about is cats usually don't live until a certain point.
Yeah.
So obviously, when it's time for us to adopt again, we'll be going to the same company because they're just amazing. But
So cool thing about this dock, Dave, I want to show you this real quick, is like wherever you want to plug it in, like plug in the suit, you just choose a hook spot and just lock it in.
So technically you probably could use this with other Gundams.
Yeah. And that's my plan, is like whenever I do my
that could be cool for doing some shorts.
Yeah, whenever I do my shorts and TikToks, the G-Dock is definitely going to be utilized a lot. This is probably going to be staying behind me though, because I might be able to stick all this back in the box. I don't know yet though.
I think something like that should be displayed if you have the room.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've got that stand behind me is definitely where I'm gonna start putting and maybe after I finish each kit, I may end up doing that. Putting
maybe rotate each one as previously on Gundam Hangar.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, have you been watching X-Men?
No, I have not. Sadly,
is that something you're into, or just?
I am. Oh, this is cool. So to get the kit in place, or to get this in place,
you
just mount that there, and just kind of give you the angle, and then it's on a rail.
Oh,
that is cool. I'm digging this more.
It's like it's launching it forward.
Exactly. You can push it forward. You can. Oh, now here comes the fun part, Dave. Stickers.
Oh.
Lots and lots of stickers. This is where the rest of my stream is probably going to get tied in.
3 hours later.
Jensen, we have a cat that's old AF.
Yeah, but see, here's the funny thing. Monty's the one that sleeps around all day long. Roxanne calls him the old man. But when we got River, he is getting more exercise. He will jump around and chase her.
Yeah.
It's kind of rejuvenated him slightly. But the one day Roxanne almost had a heart attack because Monty was sleeping, but we didn't see movement.
Yeah.
So she's like, "Can you just check on him?" I was like, "Oh, you want me to go towards the potentially dead cat?" I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
I shook him, and then he looked up at me. I was like, "No, he's alive."
Yeah.
But it's a real concern you have.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that. All right, I got to look and see how this is supposed to go. Okay, that's supposed to go. That doesn't narrow that down.
I've had my shares of having several cats in my lifetime too. So
yeah, I have 2, Dave. I've been there many a time. All right, so okay, that makes sense now. So this goes in right over here. There. Oh, that is perfect. I love this. Guys, if you can grab this kit, this is probably one of my top kits that I've built.
26, 28.
Just the ease of building this. Like I told y'all, it wouldn't take me long to build this. And if I have enough time, I might break out one of my 30-minute missions and put it together. Jen bought me one that I need to put together at some point as well.
A 30-minute one?
A 30-minute missions. It's a huge kit that you can actually like put the other 30 minutes in, which I thought was really cool. All right, so now...
See, if I wasn't worrying about funds and getting ready for other stuff...
Yeah.
I found a few places that have Big O, but he's like 72.
Yeah,
he's still one I want to do, though. What was that?
Yeah, it's a really expensive kit, but I think it's a Motoroid, and that's why it's so expensive.
I might just play the long haul and see if it, someone lets it go down in price momentarily.
Always keep an eye on that, Dave. All right, so that's the front, and then we need to line all this up so that everything kind of just connects together. There we go, and there. Now do the same over here. Perfect. It's not quite level. I'm a little concerned by that, but I think maybe with a little... I think there's more support that goes in there that's going to basically level it out. All right, I need to go ahead and start putting stickers on. So on the front here, we put this nice gray sticker that says Gundam Dock.
Because people might not be sure.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is going to be a bit difficult. I hate doing sticker work to begin with.
Yeah.
But this is a large sticker, so they even have it say "keep out" on it. Oh, that's not level.
See, that's one thing probably in a year or so I want to do is once I get my 3D printing down right, I want to get a proper airbrush.
Yeah.
That way I can do like airbrushing, because like something like that, where it would say "keep out," I would be tempted to do like the hazard striping.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool. Little things like that.
I think I've got the sticker on the best I'm gonna get it on, but that's what I was talking about right there.
Nice.
So that's one sticker out of the several hundred that I've got to put up.
Only several hundred?
It feels like several hundred. It's not that many, to be honest.
132.
So it goes sticker 1. Goes down here. I got to get them lined up, and that's the hard part. I should have done this before I put these on.
Next time I go to Kingdom Comics, I'm gonna take a picture of the bay that they were selling, so you can see what it is.
Pull all this out real quick because I'm gonna have to take this apart so I can get the stickers in place.
I think they wanted 80 or 90 for it by itself, so it's got to be pretty tricked out. I imagine.
Yeah, there are some pretty pricey ones out there, to be honest, especially if it's like a master grade.
Yeah, I gotta check to see if it's master grade or what it is.
Master
I imagine
grade,
it probably has to be.
Perfect grades are super expensive. The MGEXs are expensive as well. But right now, I think there's only like one MGEX, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. All right, there's that one. I got
2.
one in. 2, okay. 20.
The Unicorn and the Strike Freedom.
Yeah. Oh, Unicorn's got a MGEX?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah, it was the first one, actually.
Okay. I could see that.
Income money, baby.
All right, so this is gonna be fun because I've got to put stickers on all of this black stuff that you see.
Yeah,
oh joy!
Come back in dark.
I gotta get this put back together because I took it apart just so I could like get it out of there for the moment.
Okay, too dark. Regular.
Easy thing. Good thing is I can slide it back in place once I get it lined up on those rails. There we go. Again, I think painting this would probably would have been easier, to be honest. But I'm not very steady with my hands regardless, so painting or stickers are going to work.
Well, what I was thinking was like taking some Rust-Oleum 2 times.
Yeah.
That's a painted primer, like a silver one.
Yeah.
Going over it, because I think the silver would be a pretty cool contrast to go with it, and you could just do some like get like a rust or an ember kind of color to do like maybe rust in certain spots of the girders, and I think that would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, Michael.
Didn't
say big TVs.
So I use different one from the kit.
The HG Gundam launch pads, those are really cool. Like I think there's like the deck of the Argama. I think it has one.
Okay, we got 2 feet.
I would get one, but space and then money.
Yeah. Also, Mirage. I played a SD Gundam Battle Alliance the other day.
Oh yeah, I was actually there in the last one of the live stream.
Yeah, that's right.
I was like, oh, he's streaming, but then oh, okay, he's going now.
Yeah, dude, it's fun. I love it.
I'm glad you enjoy it anyway.
So I'm not normally into the SD stuff a whole lot.
Yeah,
but I did find that game to be a lot of fun because there's a whole lot of like references.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sad that my death site didn't make it in there, but it's okay. Also, Ox is going nuts. He must be having like a good night tonight playing. Also, 21 likes, guys. Thank you guys so much. Almost close.
On a Sunday night with the warmer weather.
Yeah. I had to clean off the air conditioner and fans today.
Well, I reorganized. Me, I like to move my desk around at times.
Yeah.
So I have the desk right by the window. So I kind of moved everything around. It's a little bit more light in the room here, but I still got a lot of reorganizing and shuffling. I also wanted to make sure I had plenty of room because I wanted the printer to be near the window.
Yeah.
For air circulation.
Yeah.
Because there will be some fumes, obviously, from the plastic.
Yeah. See, I want to get a 3D printer eventually, Dave, but
wait. And because my problem was I bought a printer like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
It was the manual, you have the 4 dials to manually level the bed, right?
Yeah.
The one I'm getting does auto bed leveling. I don't have to worry about leveling.
That is nice.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna look into. Is something that does it automatically.
This is also it's supposed to have a camera and a light there. So literally, nice. I can remote control it, and if I'm at work and I pull up my phone, open the app, I say, hey, I want to pause it. I can pause it, and it'll do that. It runs. You can put a micro SD card to upload the files manually, or you do it through Wi-Fi.
Nice.
I mean, in like a couple of years, this company Bamboo has come up with this, right?
Yeah.
Imagine what's going to happen in another 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
So honestly, it's an awesome hobby to try and get into, because I mean, it's one thing to 3D print the items, then you have to sand them down. There's sanding primer for 3D prints that you can use to smooth, like if you wanted to make a helmet, all that stuff. People are always coming up with new STL files and everything. Don't be in a rush. Wait for if you think mine sounds amazing. I mean, they have other versions that are even more amazing.
Yeah.
But also, here's the thing. This one is like a $700 printer, give or take, after taxes, right?
Yeah.
So
still, that's not bad for what it is.
Yeah. You know what you do? Either wait a couple of years, wait for someone who's going to sell it, like on Marketplace or eBay or something, because they're getting new printers themselves.
Yeah.
Or wait for the technology to get even more better, and wait for some deals, Black Friday deals and whatnot. But you don't be in a rush to do it. I was in a rush, and I wound up selling that printer that I had for a lot less than what I paid for it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, it's great. Just the idea of like, oh, I can print this. I can print this. Like you could print runner stands, right?
Yeah.
You could. I mean, they.
Well, I mean, that's like
we've talked about how there's actually a few Gundam kit files out there.
Yeah. One of the runner stands I use whenever I have like a lot of runners and I don't need a whole lot of desk space, or like, and I need, if I have to have more desk space, is the one Alan made me. I didn't use it tonight because the runners on this one were a little more finicky.
Gotcha.
But I mean, here, let me move this real quick and I'll show you. This is what he made me. And I use that one more. I use that one with kits that aren't like super loaded down with runners.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, he's such a talented man when it comes down to that stuff too.
Like right now in the community, we got a ton of people. I mean,
Zombie
Hunter, who I met through Cat Streams, the guy has 3D printed a 1-to-1 scale R2.
Yeah.
His helmets are just phenomenal. He's printing a 1-to-1 scale Yoda right now. I mean, he's done some amazing stuff.
Yeah,
Rex,
me and him have
Millennium
played some
Workshop.
Yeah.
I mean, I told you how he did. He's working on a Helldiver's helmet. It looks phenomenal. I mean,
I want a Helldiver's helmet eventually.
So much stuff. I mean, he's done what was it? He did a Darth Maul. I mean, he's done so much stuff. The guy's, it's insane what some people can do.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to see what all I have left to do on this as far as stickers.
And I've talked to people. I have no delusions of opening up an Etsy shop or anything like that. No thanks.
Yeah. I'm not.
I just want to print really cool stuff.
Yeah, I want to print my costume stuff. If anything, like being that I'm getting a little more into cosplay now.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second.
I've about got all the sticker work done on part of this.
Almost done with my leg. Okay, now after that, do the waist.
Yeah. I've got to do this side over here now. So turn it this way. That's going to come out. I got to take that out while I'm working on this. And I'll line it back up. But this one has a lot of gray stickers. Like, instead of making the parts gray, they made everything black.
Yeah.
And then you just add the gray to it. Painting
Sorry
this would have probably
about
been... You're welcome. Yeah, it's okay, Dave. But, no apologies needed. But this, this stand, I mean, I was about to say this stand right here.
Yeah.
Definitely requires a little bit of a...
Finesse.
And the only reason I say that is because of the sticker work. I could probably have painted this, to be honest, to match the gray.
Mm-hmm.
But one, I don't really have a steady enough hand for painting, as you can see with my sticker work here. All right, 20. Where does 20 go on here? 20 goes above, so 20 goes right here. That's where I'm putting it.
So you know how we were just talking about printers?
Yeah.
So I'm getting a printer that my wife's coworker has, the same model.
Yeah.
With there's a device called an AMS. It allows you to do multicolor printing at the same time without having to change anything.
Yeah.
This is what the guy printed.
Oh, that's cool. I love that.
The only thing we had to do was we had him 3D print the ribbon separately and attach it with super glue.
Yeah.
But look at the mouth, the black, the red, the blue, everything, the white.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a whole army of these for her.
Welcome back, Mega.
So, I mean, just imagine that.
That's still really cool, man.
So, yeah, that's among the many things I have to print for my wife is she wants even more mini puffs. But, like, I'll be able to do maybe some different statues and other little grommets and greebles and just program the different colors. It's just buying all the filaments going to be the thing.
Yeah.
B20B.
Oh, that sticker wanted to wiggle.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
I'm not sure if you remember this, but you know the guy who played the actor, the Japanese guy in Ready Player One, the one that fights with the Gundam.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's in Gundam Sea Freedom. He actually voiced one of the characters.
Nice. That's cool. Do I have just one extra 29 sticker?
Was that Dido, I think?
Dido.
Yeah.
Oh, I see why I have one extra.
He's actually became actually voiced as a character in Gundam for once in the movie. See.
Nice.
Yeah, because I read the book and watched the movie of Ready Player One, so that's.
I've never read the book, but I have.
The book is good.
I've seen parts of the movie too, but I need to actually sit down and watch it.
Well, they've written a sequel to the book, so it's going to be interesting to see if
Ready Player
moves
2
forward. Yeah, that's exactly what it's called, actually.
Yep. I've seen the announcements for it. They are working on a movie.
Maybe they get Ultraman this time around.
And they're doing they're creating a metaverse for it too.
Well, it's its own metaverse, kind of, if you think about it.
Well, they're actually
you guys know VR chat, right?
What's that?
VR chat.
Yeah, VR chat. Yeah.
You know, I was recently watching this anime. It's called High Speed Itole, something like that. It's like a racing anime, basically, like feature GPX Cyber something, Cyber Formula, but it's like mostly all girls except like two guys.
Yeah.
And then surprisingly, they have like real life sponsorship, like Honda. I think it's Honda, and then it's and then there's like Sega, like many like Japanese companies. But one I did not expect that's actually on main protagonist sponsored.
Yeah.
VR chat.
VR chat, really?
I did not expect VR chat to be a sponsor in an anime.
Yeah, I didn't either. It's kind of interesting.
I could not believe it. So you're telling me there's some VR chat can be on anime?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's kind of funny because, like, you know, when people hear VR chat, they think of like the YouTubers who have done VR chat.
Yeah.
Like you've got this group that I watch called The Boys.
Yeah.
Mully and, you know, Josh Dubs and Narrator. Narrator cracks me up.
Yeah.
They do some crazy stuff on there. Like some stuff that makes me go, how did you get that approved for YouTube?
I kind of consider going on VR chat. And I don't have any VR headset, but it's not like I can go without one, right? So
yeah, it can be a little interesting, to say the least. I've popped on there a couple times and been like, nope.
You know, but I think it's a good thing because it'll probably kill an introvert like me.
Yeah, it's definitely good if you're like. It kind of reminds me of like the old days when Coca-Cola had their like online community.
Yeah, they'll probably be like, people gonna be there to me like, "Hey, Raj, are you okay?" I'm dead because I'm too introverted.
Yeah. Oh, I'm ripping this sticker. I had some.
I've been on those like online chat games once.
Yeah.
And my nervous meter went through the roof.
Yeah, I will say that like when I was younger and I used to go on like the Coca-Cola's Coca-Cola was just really it was a wild world back then. You had to watch who you were talking to.
Chat groups in general were just kind of
weird
crazy
back in the day. At least it's better than like what is it, Omegle or whatever it was. That was always it's gone. It's gone. But it was you could be scrolling along and all of a sudden there's a wiener. Welcome back, Mega. Hey, Babyface. Happy almost birthday, Babyface.
Try AOL chat rooms back in the day.
That's all. You're all good, Duff. Oh. Yeah, AOL chat rooms are wild. Ricardo, I dig their stuff. I watch them all the time.
Don't forget about MySpace. Well, I never used it before.
Oh man, I remember MySpace like all too well.
I mean, they had one cool feature, from what I know, when you go to the home profile, someone's profile, and then you can hear music.
Yeah, I used to love like the coding aspect of it. Like you could actually sit there and code a little bit.
I bet when someone goes to some person's account, profile, someone's gonna play that Rick Roll song. I know that might have happened.
No, so, Mirage, you're probably definitely too young for this. Aaron, you might have heard this in passing. Did you ever hear of Angel Fire?
Yes.
I heard about it.
When it was one of those, it was like GeoCities and Angel Fire. There was these companies that would allow anybody to have their own website.
Yeah.
And you were basically creating your own website back in the day.
Yeah.
And remember when websites had visitor counters?
Yeah. It was always cool it was always cool when you get like X amount of visitors, you know?
Yeah.
You felt like you had actually made something cool.
Yep. You're like, I made this.
And then I remember everybody was getting into those little, like, it was like an anime avatar kind of thing.
Yeah.
You could make like little fairies, and I remember that was kind of the big deal at one point. Because one of my friends that I went to middle school with,
I kind of missed those like early 2000s aesthetics, like when you guys tried, Americans have that like anime aesthetic, but it's still not there. Like how to draw manga.
Now here's one for you, Mirage, and I want to see if you've ever. Let's see, this is F24. Why does that not look the same? Oh, that's because I'm looking at it upside down. Never mind. But here's one for you, Mirage, and I want to see if you've heard of this one, Gaia Online.
Yeah, I know Gaia. I never went on it before, but I know about it.
Yeah, me and Jen played on there a lot, like when we first started like talking. Nice, Michael Reed. Everybody's saying, "Hey, red velvet cake is my jam. I love me some red velvet cake." Ooh, that sounds
used
good.
to be one of Roxanne's favorites. But, carbs and everything.
Yeah.
Can't make you hungry. Buy a burger like yesterday. I'm not sure we're going to do delivery again.
We had homemade fish sandwiches. Yeah. Like homemade Filet-O-Fishes.
What kind of fish?
Ooh.
Just like fish patties, like a haddock?
Yeah, just like haddock, yeah, or cod.
Yeah, but by the way, the burger I got it from is called Wayback. Apparently, it's an American thing. I'm not sure you guys have it.
Yeah, Wayback Burger?
Yeah.
I've heard of it, yeah.
Yeah, I got it from there.
Nice.
Not bad. I would say it's not the best burger I had. I had plenty better. But the meat, at least, it's big enough. So that makes me happy. And full.
Now, depending on where you're from in America, this could be an argument, but you either have In-N-Out, or Whataburger.
That's not an argument for me. We don't have either.
I would love to.
We're getting a Whataburger in our state finally, but
what's a burger? What?
Okay, so now I've got to handle parts slowly, is what it's telling me, and I've got to turn this way, and we're going to be putting in the back trusses here.
The trusses?
The trusses. One is going to go up top here. And I have to do this slowly, is what it says. And this is actually like the the walkways for people to go and like work on the Gundam. So certain Gundams will fit in this. Other ones you're not going to get as much success with. But I will show y'all how this works in just a second by holding up the Gundam that I built in the stand. All right, this one goes in here. And I just got to carefully and gently, and that's how they put it. That's how they put it in the paperwork. And there. So here's the G-Dock done. I'm going to pick up my camera a little bit so y'all can see just how. Better yet, I'm gonna lift the camera up to me now so y'all can kind of see it. But
sounds like a documentary for a gangster. G-Dock.
There it is. The dock is done. You see how massive that is?
Nice.
Now let's put the kit in here. So to put the kit in here, I need to take the shield off, and there's a little white tab on the back here that you can take off. And then you find where your part is. Bring that forward. We're going to put this probably at the lowest setting, if I had to guess. Let's take the backpack off, or take the shield off. Oh, okay. Lowest setting will not work. All right, let's go up to the middle here. It's got to be the middle. That part came unattached. There we go. I will say that's going to be the finicky part for me, is trying to keep this stuff together. All right, I got to get that in there. Line that up right there. All right, and that kind of just holds it. I mean, conceivably, I could... Oh, okay. I was like, why does that feel so low? Let's pull that back out. Let's push this back up to the top here. And then I can put the kit, kind of have it standing on... supposedly the suit's supposed to stand... You can have it kind of free floating in this. But the shield, I can lay the shield down in there for right now. But there it is.
Sick.
Yeah. That's really cool. And these move. So you can open these up.
I would like one just for G-Dock alone.
Yeah. That G-Dock is really nice. And this moves as well.
Now, if only they sold... Do they sell the G-Docks by themselves?
They do not.
Now, imagine if they did. You could have kind of like an Iron Man setup with all the Gundams.
I can't wait to try this out with other kits as well, to see how this is going to hold up. All right, I'm going to put that shield in its hand. There we go. I was going to try to put it in the hand, but that hand is not wanting to hold it.
Almost done.
That wrist joint is not the best in this, so just warning y'all ahead of time. In-N-Out does not do bacon, Jen. I don't remember them doing bacon. Our Dairy Queen sadly closed there, Messiah. We don't have a Dairy Queen anymore.
Oh,
you don't have DQ?
It's not a lot.
Nah.
Do you have any ice cream joints?
Just a local one called Dairyland. You see, I'm where the con is. That's like my nearest city. So they have like Dairyland, and that's about it. It's not bad. I mean, I enjoy it.
We got some nice ice cream spots here, but they'll do like all the different flavors.
Yeah.
Soft serve, regular. We have a local company called Perry's Ice Cream. They make like, I don't know, hundreds of different flavors.
Nice.
One with ice cream.
We don't have anything local ice cream wise. All of our ice cream stuff's pretty much just like, I don't know if y'all have you ever heard of Coburg Milk, Dave?
No.
Okay, yeah, that's more of a regional thing, but the Coburg Milk Company is based out of, it has a base in Charleston. Which again, Charleston's my major metropolitan, so that's why I always say I'm from Charleston, is because that's the nearest major metropolitan area.
Best point of reference.
Yeah. So here is the kit. Let me tilt the head down. But there it is holding its shield. Again, not a bad kit, and I'll bring this back so y'all can see. But I'm going to go ahead and enlarge my profile real quick, just so everybody can kind of get a better view of that. But there's the G-Dock, guys. That's not a bad kit. Like, I genuinely found this kit to be really easy to build. It left me with 30 minutes, or like an hour or some change to spare. So, yeah, it's definitely going to be sitting here on the desk while I work on something else. In fact, I'm going to put it behind me for right now. So whenever I stream, y'all will see the Gundam and the G-Dock next to Dudley. Dudley and Hecklefish sit together. Dudley is my Fuggler. All right, but anyway, guys, that was an easy kit. That, like I said, I didn't feel super nervous about this one. I got to find the cardboard that goes the bottom of the box, so that I can kind of put everything back in there. Need be.
And here we thought you were jinxing yourself by saying it would be easy.
I was a little concerned myself. Oh God, y'all can see how the blood rushed to my head as I bent down. Let's go ahead and see about getting another kit together here. I'm gonna bring my camera over this way. There. Oh yeah, that needs to go in that box along with these extra pieces here. In fact, all of that can probably go. Yeah, I'd rather leave it in the box than put it in the G-Dock. But I wonder if the G-Dock would fit in the box. Probably if I took everything apart. No, you know what? It will not. However, if I put all these extra pieces in the G-Dock for now, and just left that on the desk, I can put the box away behind me somewhere. Again, I might make a TikTok on this one, or a short. But this was a fun kit. Like, it wasn't super difficult at all to build. Yeah, I got a Hecklefish there, Messiah. It was I'm a huge fan of the Y-Files. It's one of my favorite conspiracy theory channels. I don't know if I have anything readily available to grab with it. Let's put that there. I think I've got a 30-minute sister somewhere that I can put together. I just got to find her. If not, then I can just sit here and talk with you guys for the last 30 minutes before I call it a night. See if y'all have any questions, comments, or concerns. Yeah, all of my 30-minute sisters, I guarantee you, are buried under kits. No, I didn't put kits on that row. It's good, because that means I can get to my 30-minute sisters eventually. Just got to find out where they're hiding. Alright, so Nanju, let's move you out of the way. I really need to redo this so that all my built kits are in the back and all my new ones are. Alright. Who knows? Maybe I should build this one for the last hour.
Ooh, Navalia.
Yeah, I figured you'd like that one.
Yeah, I actually wanted to get her for a long time, but I just never got to it.
I have that, or I don't think I've touched the loose yet. Oh yeah, I've built loose.
My battery. Wait.
There we go.
Zodiac. Wait, yeah, I've got to redo this so that I can get to my 30 minutes kits easier.
What?
Loosely, shoot back where you belong. I do with Rashetta and Farina. I haven't built those two either. So I've got to work on those. I got to work on Farina at some point. But let's work on. Let's work on a few of those real quick. Big Zodia back in its. So much space I need to work on. There we go. I can fit them. I can fit more kits there. All right. Working on kind of getting everything put back up, guys. Give me 1 second, and then after that, we can break out another kit, or just have a talk and chat for a little bit. All right. Let's move my. Got to pick my camera up a little bit. Bring it over. How do I have this? I feel like this isn't right. There we go. Yeah, I could probably build this. Let's see. It's 10:50. This says 30 minutes, but these usually take a little bit. These usually take a little bit longer. So we'll work on it. I got until 11:30 at the earliest. Oh yeah, let me bring everybody back into view there. Sorry, guys.
Oh.
Oh, we get several different. Oh, they already got the faces painted on. So you don't have to do too much with the eyes. That's cool. Verlia. There we go. If I don't finish her now, I mean, I can always work on her later, but, I can work on her behind the scenes. This is a waifu. These are part of the 30-Minute Sisters kits, Ricardo. They're part of the 30-Minute Missions family of kits. Again, some more plastic goodness here. However, these are a little bit. They're not as hard to work on as, say, like a Gundam kit for me. Although these can be a little bit more work. Oh, we get a little tube there. I'm not too. I think that might be her tail.
One leg done. Leg done. Oops. Yeah. Now we got to do this. Right, that'll be done for now.
You're done with that?
Yeah, need to do the waist. That's why.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Baby face. That's funny. All right. So let's see. We've got hair parts. Babyface, sometimes you can find these in like almost any hobby shop anymore.
I've seen a few of those, I think, in Hobby Lobby, actually.
Yeah, you can actually see some of these. Yeah, some of these might be hidden in Hobby Lobby. It's kind of interesting. Hey, that's Roth.
Yeah, given how that company operates.
Yeah. Let's break out the instructions here, because those runners aren't quite done the same as like a typical Gunpla runner. All right, step 1. We're going to need A, 1A, 1B, and 1D. 1D. There's so much stuff here, guys, that this may be just a look at right now and then maybe tackle this another day. I don't know. Just wave Hater Nicola real quick. There we go. Here, I'll leave that on there for a little bit longer, so she can see it. I blistered my finger yesterday doing some yard work, and that thing is starting to hurt.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah. That's what I get for... All right, what face do I want to put on this? Let's go with this face here. I feel like this is the less... I don't think the O face would be appropriate. Do you, Mirage?
That's fine.
They even give you a little mouthpiece to put in there.
To be fair, that one's at least less revealing than this.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit! Okay.
They do give us a mouth to put on it, though, which I think is funny. Everybody's saying hey to Nicola. I do build cool models sometimes. Sometimes I build ones that might be a little sus. This being one of them. Oh my god, there's a palmetto bug crawling on the wall. Let me take care of that real quick while I'm sitting here. Oh, it ran.
It ran so far away?
Yeah. All right, so we got a couple of different face options here to choose from. I'm gonna go ahead and cut those out and have those ready. Yeah, I'm gonna have to treat the room again, Jen. It looks like they're starting to come in. I've seen a couple of baby ones crawling on the desk and the big one just now.
You know, sometimes there's like cockroaches in the kitchen in my house. So, but then we don't have this like the SWAT thing, the swatter. So
yeah,
I had to get an old shoe and then kill the cockroaches with it.
Yeah, because we had some of our fields that some of our forest we had got cut down, and because of that they're now migrating towards the house because
their homes were destroyed.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I get why. It was. I mean, I don't get why, but it's they're showing up now in the house. Yeah, about 2 inches. Yeah, this one was about an inch there, Mirage. I've had a couple of small ones I've seen so far. So if y'all see one crawling on the desk, just know I'm taking care of it. I don't keep a dirty house, but it's just I can't stand it looking like I have a huge roach infestation. When really it's just one or two that show up in here. The joys of living in the South, ladies and gents, and living in a house that isn't the best.
Well, you don't have to deal with monkeys.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I was going to ask you, Mirage, have you had any issues lately?
Yeah, no issues with the monkeys lately, right, Mirage?
No, but some other villages in this country do have problems. And also, there's one like supermarket that's got located near exactly like a heavily forested area.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of monkeys there usually. And then sometimes they'll steal your eggs.
I'm surprised y'all haven't had many like the best food review ever show. I'm surprised he hasn't come to Brunei a lot because he's been hitting up like Southeast Asia again.
Oh yeah.
All right, so I'm working on building her hair.
I'm just too obscure.
Did I cut out the wrong piece? I do that a lot, so I want to make sure.
I remember recently there's like this poll of what cars do like people like in this area of Asia.
Yeah.
And then one of them for us Bruneians, it was like Opal. And I was like, what was Opal? I never heard of that before.
Oh, Opal?
Yeah, Opal. But most of us, but that's like, to me, that's inaccurate because most of Bruneians, just like use Toyotas.
Yeah.
So yeah, Toyota Vios everywhere.
All right, so let me grab we're working on the head right now for her. So I need this piece plus Yeah, palmetto bugs again. They're showing back up. I've had a little one crawl over here earlier, and I could tell it was a baby one because they look almost like the German cockroaches, and it made me think, oh god, that's a German. But then I was like, wait, nope. It's got that nice little shit. It's got the wing. The wings are exposed. So
I thought they're gonna speak German.
Yeah. That's funny. I like that, Mirage.
Wolfenstein.
Had to be Messiah. Yeah, I got to come back. I got to start treating the house again. Thought I had a little time, but apparently I'm out of time for that now. Okay, I got to look at this. Oh, I got that upside down. No wonder that's not going on. There we go. Get that in place. I'm going to cut out hair part 2 and hair part 3. And then we've also got these other, because we have no woods anymore around the house.
Yeah.
We're also seeing the Florida ones coming in too.
Oh.
And it's like we got several different species in the South that we see, including the it's known as the Asian or German cockroach, depending on what kind you see. They both look alike, but we see a lot of the Asian ones, especially near the office I work in, because of the fact that they too have trees that have been cut down, and I need 7.
Oh, you live in the Pokemon region.
Yeah, I'm one of the Pokemon regions for sure. Mine's mostly bug type, snake type, and rodent type too. I was coming back from work the other day. I was coming back from like working at the other office I have to work at sometimes, the one that's out closer to like the Charleston area. There was a beaver dead in the road.
Oh,
Hadn't seen one like that in a while.
Aaron, you know what you have to do.
What's that?
You need to bring democracy to all those bugs.
Oh yeah. That's definitely what's going to happen. Y'all gonna hear me running around with a rifle for democracy. Exactly. I like it, bro. I like it, Messiah. I like it. Yeah. I usually put out combat gel once every time I start seeing them moving around again, and that seems to take care of them. It's messy though, and it tends to dry out quick, but I'm gonna try to put some down here this week. Maybe get some more and put some down, because if they're showing back up, it's only a matter of time before they become a problem. All right, where did 5 come? Oh crap! I put something on and I needed to put another piece on, so I got to get her hair off.
Gonna give her the old Shinado counter. Okay.
Yeah, I had to. So I forgot to put a hair piece on. I don't think I'll finish.
Compares.
Yeah, I don't think I'll finish her before the end of the stream. But at least I'm working on getting her started. You know.
Oh, that's where that is.
All right, I think that's in place. I don't know. Wait a minute. I gotta look and see. No, I'm doing that wrong. Well, no, I was doing it right. Just didn't feel like it was going in right.
There we go.
All right, so now I can put this back on. And that should help kind of push all that together, hopefully. Nope, something's wrong. All right. Let's move these out of the way so I can actually have like room to work on that. It's kind of showing that this isn't on right, so I got to figure out what I did wrong. All right. Maybe I got this on backwards. No, that's on right. All right, what am I doing wrong here? Take these out real quick and see if that might give me some leverage. All right, that's close. There we go. Just went in place. Now to get these back in. There we go. Now, let's put this piece in place. Yeah, I can tell it's starting to get hot again because, like I said, I'm starting to see creepy crawlies all over the place. Just killed a little beetle that was hanging around. There we go. And now I got her hair all done. There's her head. And again, you can change out the face with either her more serious looking face here or her senpai face.
Ubu.
That's terrible. I'm never doing that again. Sorry, guys. All right, now we need. What runner is this? A19. This will be her collar. Need B1, B8. Again, I'm going to try to get a little bit done on this. Yeah, the gnats are horrible. Yeah, we call those no-see-ums, Jen. $22 likes tonight. Thank you guys so much for that. B11. Let's see how this is supposed to go. Okay, so that's supposed to go like that. This goes in like that. And this goes in like that. There we go. Okay, we're going to set that off to the side there. And now I need 5. A5. There we go. A6. We're kind of building her head and torso area here for right now. And that might be what I get done on her now, and then this weekend I may finish her up off camera, and then I'll post some I might post pictures or get all of my 30-minute sisters together. Oh no. vidIQ is, I use it, and it's hit or miss. I'm honestly tempted in like seeing if it actually does help or not, or either trying out TubeBuddy again.
I always use the free version of TubeBuddy.
I've been using the paid version of vidIQ just to test it out and see if it's, just to kind of get
to help at all.
See if it's see if I've got some consistency or something going on there. And it does give me some things that help out a little bit. Okay, that needs to go on the front, so that tells me that this piece is probably not the right piece. Which makes sense as to why it wasn't lining up the way I wanted it to. Okay, and then now I take this. How is it? Okay, little piece goes on the bottom. This piece goes here. There really isn't a little piece there. They're both equally sized, so it doesn't matter. And then that goes on like so. There we go. I don't know what part I'm building here, but we're about to find out. I need A12. Oof, yeah. Those are rough, Ricardo. Nice, Michael Reed. Here, I'll invite you for the last few minutes here. If you're down to join. Okay, so we are building her chest pretty much here.
Mm.
A15. A15. Where are you hiding? There it is.
Oops. Okay. All right.
Yeah. The creepy crawlies are emerging pretty much. And I need A8. See, 8 goes on first, 15 second. So I need to take this, put A8.
String is finally complete. At least the body.
Nice.
You're very good. Yeah. Very good. I mean, I built this kit before
Nice.
you guys speaking, but
Yep, caterpillar here as well.
yeah, I'm just gonna take a rest now. I'll build the rest probably later after the stream.
Why is that not lining up? Oh, do I have something on backwards? No, I don't. It's just a annoying piece. Gotta get that lined up. There. Why is that not lining? Oh, there it goes. It's like, why is that not lining up? And now all of a sudden, as soon as I said that, it was like, I'll line up.
You asked nicely, right?
Yeah. Asked with enough, democracy. Threatened it with a nice cup of liberty. That game is going to be stuck in my head for the rest of my life, probably. There we go. All right, so now we're going to start making her armor here. I need 1. A 4. Building her boob armor. Let's see how that goes. Goes like that and like that. Oh no. Maybe I got the boobs upside down. I don't know. Pointy end pointy end of the middle goes down. No matter how you swing it, guys, my conversation here is getting really interesting. $14. There we go. 11. Oh no, Nicola. Hey, we got Michael Reed in the chat, or Michael Reed in the stream. What's going on, Michael?
G'day. Finally meet you.
Yeah.
There he
awesome.
I don't think I've ever been on a stream with you, Aaron.
No. Welcome on.
I'm thanks to your inspiration, I used to watch your builds regularly, and then obviously, when I started my job, I couldn't watch anymore because you guys are building when I'm at work.
Yeah.
But recently, I started buying Star Wars Bandai kits, and I was going to a shop called Gundam Plus to get them, and I thought, oh, I'll try out a Gundam, and so I brought myself just a cheap entry level, like original Gundam, the RX-78.
Yeah.
And then I went to a toy fair, and I ended up picking this guy up, which is another entry level.
Oh yeah, the lot.
Look at that.
Yeah, yeah. And so from there it escalated. And I have now built, let me see, 13 of the Witches of Mercury kits.
Oh, nice.
I just finished this one that's just come out. This is, you'll probably seen this. I've got it on the stand.
Ooh.
This is the Rogue.
Oh,
the Rogue.
The Strike Rogue. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just built that the other day. But yeah, I'm glad I could talk to some of you guys that build them regularly, because I have questions and you may have answers.
Yeah, I'm about to say I may have answers.
I've been investing in some decent tools too. Now I know that's probably nothing that so I didn't buy guide hands, but I've got something that's very similar.
Yeah, I will say don't worry about buying God hand. They're nice.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it breaks, you're out the $60 you paid for the God hands, you know.
Yeah, so well they're $100 in Australia.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there you go.
Oh, yeah.
These actually cost me 80 Australian. So these are close. These are made by Dispay.
Yeah. That's a good brand. Good brand.
Yeah. I used my old nippers to nip it off the sprue.
Yeah.
And then I use these to cut closer to the part.
Yeah.
And then I was using sandpaper, which isn't great. So I ended up investing in a glass file.
Oh, yes.
This one too.
So, I mean, that only cost me 15 Australian. So that wasn't expensive. But I have actually gone up a notch, and now I'm using the razor.
Yes. Nice. That's a great pickup right there too. The razor is definitely a quality thing to have.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm using the right stuff, right?
Yes.
Yes. The other thing I do with mine is I do use all the stickers if I can.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of like you. I don't really want to be painting them, but I'm panel lining. So I've got some panel liners.
Yes.
So I've got some actual of the Gundam ones. So I invested in those. Yeah. And they told me that I should use grey on white Gundams. They told me I should use brown on red Gundam suits.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. And then they said black will do most other colours. So they were the three I picked up. I've actually got the I couldn't get it when I brought the razor, but I've got a balancer coming this week.
Nice.
So that'll help me really clean up the plastic. So I guess so far I've ticked all the boxes, I guess. And I'm really, really enjoying the hobby. It's phenomenal. I've actually, give me a sec. I've got a few unbuilt kits, but I'll show you what I'm going to be building in the immediate future. Well, yeah, no, I guess you've never visually seen me, so
yeah. I think this is my first time seeing your face, man.
Yeah, there you go. Well, not that you're seeing it right at the second, but
Well, I mean,
so
I know. I take it back. I think I saw you on one of Salacious's builds.
yeah, I'm on the one of the model crew, and yeah. So
he told me I need to come. He told me one time I need to come join y'all, and
we need you there.
I gotta find building. I gotta find time.
Yeah, he's building Gundams too. Okay,
yeah.
So I've got Immortal Justice to build yet.
Ooh,
oh, that great kid.
Yeah, so that's only just hit Australia.
Yeah.
We also only just got this version of the Freedom Gundam as well.
Yep, that one there.
Yeah. I can't wait to build this. This might be the one I might start next.
The Sazabi.
Yeah, that looks
I love the Sazabi. I love that suit to begin with, though.
Yeah, I love this suit. So it's insane looking.
Yeah.
I've got a Witches of Mercury kit that I haven't done yet, which is this one, the
oh yeah, the Lubris, yeah.
Yeah. And this is one I saw the other day, and I saw it, and I just went, I've got to have it. So.
The Banshee Norn, in destroy mode. Gonna give you a fair warning. Those unicorn kits like that, they can be a little tricky, especially with those the yellow parts that you're gonna be putting on there.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful kit nonetheless. I've got that kit as well. I haven't put it together yet. That may be one of the ones I put together here soon.
Yeah. And here we go. This is the Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. Now this gets me excited. Oh no way! You got the Typhus.
Damn.
Well,
yeah. Mirage said what I was thinking.
Yeah, I brought that. It retails at about 130 here in Australia. I had about a birthday.
96 here.
Yeah, I had a birthday a couple of weeks ago, so that was my birthday present to myself.
Yeah, I definitely want to pick that one up because it's a huge kit.
Yeah, and I mean, like a gun, like, you know.
And it's a new kit, too.
A suit driving a suit. I was like, you sold me.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. I'm trying to just stick with the HGs because they're all the same scale.
Yeah.
And I think they're probably a nice size that you can display and not take a lot of room, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Although I'm starting to take a bit of room. But yeah, like, so, I mean, even like I've been buying, like, they've had these on sale, like these little,
little Z-Gok or the
So I love these like little underwater suits and stuff.
Yeah. That was not the Z-Gok, that was the
Oh, forget it. Yeah, I've got 3 of them. So
it's not the ACT guy, that's the GOG or the high GOG.
This is the hardest kit I've built so far is this guy. The
Sananju? Sananju, yes.
Because of all the stickers.
Yes. That is actually a very sticker-heavy kit, and it's I always like to try to warn people about the unicorn kits because they're very they love their stickers. They love their stickers.
Yeah, because I mean I think there was like I should have read the instructions ahead because like there's 12 stickers on the knee alone on each kneecap.
Yeah.
And basically you end up covering half the kneecap further in the build. So it's like
what
did I really
spend
need all those hours on that? Like,
did I really need to go with all those stickers? Yeah.
But like I've even like I saw on the cover of the box, like the Zwart with the little vehicle. And I've got to get myself a stand for this one.
Oh yeah. You can always you don't have to go out and get like the Bandai stands. You can go on Amazon or any kind of retail store that sells them and buy the cheap stands for next to nothing.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's what I've done is I've bought nothing but like cheap backup stands.
I brought these are like some cheap Chinese versions.
Yeah.
I've gotten those from Amazon.
Yeah, like so they were like a couple of bucks Australian each. So it actually cost me more in shipping than it did for the actual stands.
Yeah.
So, but every time I upped the amount of stands, the shipping went up. So I was like, I've got to build that one myself yet, Dave. I've got that one picking it up.
I still have
at
a
the end of the
few.
week.
I got to put some weapons and some pauldrons on it, but I have to cut out because I have an early morning tomorrow, so I need to get going, guys.
All right, Dave. It was
Aaron,
great
it's
having
always
you
a
here.
blast.
Yeah.
See ya,
Michael is full blown obsessed.
Yeah.
You know,
Welcome to the hobby, there, Michael.
Yeah. I saw
go big or go home.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw a T-shirt for sale and it said, "I am a Gunpla addict."
Yep.
That's the thing is this hobby will make
later.
it. Yeah, catch you later, Dave. Guys, there's Dave's link at the bottom of the right there on the screen right now. If you hadn't checked him out already, go and give him some love.
But I'll show you like my favorite suits that I've built so far. I really like. This is probably.
Yeah.
I think this might be my favorite at the moment, which is the Dali blade or.
Yeah, the Darabalda.
Yeah, I really like this guy, and it actually came with the stand, and I thought that's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome, Aaron.
Yeah, this was
really like that.
This is the Yokohama one. I got it off of eBay for like almost retail at that point. So
now
it's gonna be sitting on my desk for a little while.
I've been following one of the Gundam guy.
Let's see. There's Mecha Guy Kotsu.
That's the guy I've been following.
Yeah.
So that's why on the back of watching him build and stuff, and his reviews, I've decided what suits to build and So it's been good. He seems to really know the hobby.
He's very knowledgeable about the hobby in general. Like he's one of the ones that if I get a kit and I'm not too familiar with, I kind of lean on him a little bit for
definitely.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the ones you definitely want to kind of watch in case you have like one of those like, okay, I bought this, now what do I do with it? You know, kind of moments.
Okay, well that's good to know. Good to know.
I highly recommend him just because of that.
Yeah, so that one was one of probably my favorite. I actually like this guy too, which is the. I always get. I'm still getting my head around the names.
Yeah,
but this is from the Witches of Mercury. The Farah. Yeah, that was. I really like that look of that guy. So
wait till you see him in action. Have you watched the anime yet?
I've started watching. I'm 3 episodes into the Witches of Mercury.
Yeah.
2 more episodes.
I haven't watched any other Gundam property. I'm even considering, because I've really gone down this really bad rabbit hole, as I said.
Yeah, welcome to the hobby. Welcome to the community.
Yeah, I really thinking about getting Netflix because they've got the movie on there, and I think they've got a few of the other series on there.
Yeah.
So I've never had Netflix before, but I'm thinking about getting it just so I can watch a bit of Gundam. So because at the moment I'm doing it through YouTube. So
I know YouTube has like Gundam Info does a lot of the different series on there every now and then.
Yeah, they just released Wing again.
Yeah, Wing is back on there again. Wing was what I grew up on. Like that was my first experience in Gundam was Wing. And just to go through and watch that as a kid, it built my love of this hobby. And just because back when Wing came out to the States, it was kind of interesting because the only big robot stuff we ever had was like Power Rangers and Voltron and Transformers. We had all that, and all of a sudden, here comes this show with like suits that looked so different than the typical suits, and now all of a sudden, I'm hooked on Wing and I'm buying the kits, and it became a passion.
I love this suit too. This is bloody.
Oh yeah, Ghouls.
Yeah,
Alonza.
Yeah, but apparently at like last lasts about 10 seconds in the show. I've already been told. So
it doesn't have much of a life in the show, but
no, apparently not. But I still like the look of the suit. I also did the Delanza Soul.
Yeah.
Well, and
I've got that in my backlog as well. I got to actually move my backlog eventually.
I like this kit because you could do the basic kit, or you could do this version.
Yeah.
Which is So I did the version with the axe.
Yeah.
I love the headpieces because I'm influenced by samurai films when I was a kid. And I mean, that's where my love of Star Wars comes into it too, because I've always loved Westerns and I've always loved Easterns, so to speak, samurai films. So Star Wars to me is like a combination of the both.
And that's exactly what Lucas had said, it was it was a combination. And you'll notice a lot of the influence in the Gundam itself is based off of like samurai armor.
Yeah. That's what I like about them. So that's the appeal. I'm really, really getting into them. I've built a few. I mean, I can keep showing you.
Show away, man. I enjoy seeing people get into the hobby for the first time and getting into it.
I got the Schwartz Gundam from.
Ooh, look at that Mirage! Look at that.
Oh yeah, I want that. Great kid.
I haven't panel lined that one yet.
I need to build that one. I think that's in my backlog.
Yeah. And then I also from the same animation, I got the little chicken Gundam, the little guy,
the Lubris Thorn. Yeah.
And then I also got its sidekick as well. I actually built that the other day. I built this guy.
Yeah.
So
that's what is that one? That's not the Thorn. That's the
you are.
Yeah,
you are. I've also got. I love this kit because it's very military looking. So I've done a bit of panel lining and stuff on that.
Oh yeah, the
Demi Barding. This is the Barding. Yeah. I think it's something like that. And then I do like this guy, but this guy's have trouble standing this guy up, so I'm definitely going to get a stand. Yeah. But I went with the double blades. I thought I kind of getting away when I display them. I kind of want to display them with their beam weapons rather than their blasters.
Yeah.
Because I've already got Star Wars, and Star Wars, most figures have blasters. So it's like, So that was, I thought, they look like, knights, sort of, medieval knights in a way anyway.
Yeah.
I love this build. This is one of my favorite little builds I did. And that's also from Witches of Mercury. I can't think of its name right now.
That is the... I can't. It's escaping me.
Something.
Because I've got
Heinrich Stern.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, because I've got that's like the military version. Then I've got like the trainer, but it's also got shields and stuff.
Yeah.
And also from the same, I think it's the same organization. There's this guy, which has got the weirdest head.
Yeah. That one. What is that one? That is the. Man, I'm terrible with names tonight.
Yeah, me too, man. Well, don't worry about it. It's all cool. So. You've pretty much seen all my Witches of Mercury kits.
Yeah.
And then I like the look of this guy, so I grabbed this, and it was actually on sale. So
DJ. Is that the DJ?
Yeah, I think so.
DJ.
Yeah, DJ.
Yeah, it's got the little. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it almost looks like some Indian name. Like
Yeah.
But it's got like the little rubber hoses and stuff. I thought, oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. That's one of the that's one of the good Xeon suits there. Or no, that's not.
Yeah, the plastic doesn't sit very well on the backpack, but I don't like that. It just keeps falling off. But that's all right. When you got them on display, it's not like I'm playing with them.
Yeah.
Although you'd have some fun playing with them, wouldn't you?
Oh
yeah. Let's see. I wanted to try a suit out. This is the first one I built and panel lined. I don't know how well you can see that, but
that's one of the
Yakushiki.
Yeah, Yakushiki. Thank you.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I spent a bit of time. Yeah, I really like the look of that. It's So I think I've virtually shown you virtually everything I've built so far.
Yeah.
But anyway, fantastic hobby. I can see why both of you guys love it so much.
Yeah, it's definitely a ton of fun.
I mean, I knew nothing of the animations or anything, but I mean,
you've got a pretty good knowledge of it so far. So,
well, I'm learning.
You've learned most of them, yeah.
And the shop I go to, as I said, it's called Gundam Plus.
Yeah.
And Gundam Plus actually, there's all these guys that hang out there, and I'm slowly getting an education off them. So
yeah, that's awesome. That's the way it is, man. This community is super inviting and super super amazing. I love it. I love just getting to meet other Gunpla builders, because a lot of times you get to learn so many facts. But here's what I've gotten done from the little 30-minute Sisters kit while we were sitting here talking. Yeah. These are really cool because you can actually customize them. You can buy parts to go along with them, so you can get just different outfits and suits and weapons and stuff like that.
They sell those at the shop I go to.
Yeah. It's a great little, like, if you want some of the Mecha Masune, these are basically some of the good ones to get started off with, because Bandai makes them themselves. So like they've got so many cool. I even actually made some of the Bandai dinosaurs. Yeah. Those are fun.
Where you build the skeleton and then you can put the skin on around it, and then I built some of them, but I forget. I put them in storage. I'm actually in the process of rearranging my room, and I've got biggest mess off camera. You would not believe. It's like
Hey, I can believe it. I can believe it.
I've got loose Black Series figures everywhere. I've got shelving that's got to be built. I've got shelving that's got to be moved. And instead of working on that, I spent all weekend building Gundams. Anyway.
Yeah.
Such is life. But, well, thank you for letting me on.
Hey, anytime, man. Anytime.
I feel honored. I've been on with two very educated Gundam builders. So
yeah, well, welcome to the community, man. As I said, Gunpla. One of my favorite quotes from the Gundam community is "Gunpla is freedom."
Yeah,
it literally means that you can build however you want to. You can, do everything the way you want to, and it's your hobby the way you decide to go with it. Like you went and got all the tools and stuff like that, so you're ahead of the game, man. You're actually picking up way quicker than like a lot of people would.
Yeah, well, I figured if you're gonna do it properly.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
you're doing it right, man. You're having fun with it. As long as you're having fun with it, that's the major thing. Like, a lot of people don't realize that this hobby is. I realized I was really pale looking there with my white light, but with this hobby, it's such a fun way to grow and all that. And there's other places you can get kits aside from I wouldn't risk Temu. I bought one from Temu and they ship it.
I saw that video. I watched that video.
Yeah, that video is like it's one of my best ones right now. Like,
yeah.
But I will say this, like, go out and buy the kits that you love. You know, if you like the way it looks, you don't have to know a lot about it. Like I'm not one of those Gundam purists that goes, "Oh, you didn't watch Universal Century? Well, then you're not a real Gundam." No, I've watched Universal Century. I've watched After Colony. I've watched a little bit of everything. But you know,
yeah, I've got kits from. I mean, most of them I brought were from the Witches of Mercury because there was a whole heap of those kits available.
Yeah.
And I thought I'll get those while I can.
Yeah.
Because there was a couple I thought, oh, I'll get next week, and he sold out like that. And now I'm trying to find them. You know what I mean? Like, so I thought, but my thing is now I walk in and I'm like, what did you get in this week?
It's I mean,
like,
I get in trouble. I get in trouble with the missus sometimes because boxes from New Type show up, and when the New Type boxes show up, there's always a "What did you buy?"
I'm not married, so I can get away with it. Bachelor life. But I mean, for me, I have found it relaxing.
Yeah.
With my mental health issues and stuff, I find it hard to wind down.
Yeah.
Like I sometimes I've got TV on in the background. I've got YouTube going on something else.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to someone. I just don't find a way to relax. And ever since I've been like last week, I like finished the kit, packed everything up, and then grabbed my next kit and started it straight away.
Yeah.
And I built like 4 kits in a week because I was just like continually building. But I was just so relaxed. It was beautiful. So,
yeah.
I can definitely see the appeal in it.
It's a great hobby, man, and welcome to the community. I mean, welcome to one of the best communities out there.
Thank you.
But with that being said, Michael, I have to call it a night. Unfortunately,
yeah, no, I understand.
I wish I could. I actually wish I could build longer. You know, because I hate leaving a kit unfinished.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. But I want to say right now, I want to show off, you know, what I did get done tonight. The one I was mainly working on, which is this awesome G-Dock with the Yokohama Gundam. The cool thing about this kit is how much like moving parts we have here with the G-Dock. Like the G-Dock itself, you can slide forward. Oh, it's getting caught on those hooks. Bring those out. You can slide that forward so you can show off the kit. I got to be real careful with that because I got my beam sabers. Okay, yep. I pushed it a little too far back. That was my fault. But
it got jammed.
something got caught there, but we're going. Yeah. I can fix that. But again, welcome to an amazing community. Michael Reed, I don't know if you have Facebook or not.
No, I don't do social media, mate.
No social media. Okay.
No, I don't do that.
Okay. I was about to say if you had any of the social medias, I could invite you into our Gundam groups.
Yeah. But, well, I mean, I'm almost considering getting one of the platforms, so I'm getting talked into it slowly. But not yet. I'm not there yet. whichever one you get into, let me know. I will let you know.
You can find me on the socials. I mean, like I have it always scrolling at the bottom of this, and it's in my. I have a link tree in the description that kind of help you find
I've actually way back in the past. I know you're trying to wind up. I've actually emailed you too, and you were very kind to reply. So
shoot me an email. I mean, I may not respond right away, you know, unless I check it. I usually check it daily.
Yeah.
So that's another easy way to get in touch with me. But but thank you for coming on tonight, Michael. It was great having you on here.
I'm honored. As I said, I was watching at work, and then I drove and I was listening. I did have the phone on the dash, but I was like, I've got to concentrate on the freeway.
Yeah.
And as soon as I walked in the door, I was like, okay, I'm home now. I can relax and watch it. But
I'm planning on doing this again next month. Will be another kit.
Yeah, cool.
I'll let you know closer towards time. Like
Yeah, if you post it, I might even take a sickie.
I'll let you know ahead of time. I'm trying to keep my streams posted up at least a few days ahead of time. So
take a sickie to build a Gundam with you. Why not? It's the Australian way.
Yeah, exactly. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that's going to be it for tonight's stream. I want to thank y'all for tuning in tonight. If you enjoyed today's stream, make sure to leave a like, If you haven't already, you can comment below and let me know what you thought of this build. If you want to see me build certain kits, let me know. I'll look them up and see if I got them. If I've got it, it'll be easy to build. If not, I'm gonna have to hunt it down. But yeah, build them all. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. If y'all haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're on the path to 1,500. At 1,500 subscribers, I'm doing a giveaway with some Gundam kits added into it. So that's a good way to get yourself into the hobby itself if you haven't already, or if you're wanting some kits. I've got some nice Iron-Blooded Orphans kits that I'm looking to give away. So again, 1,500 subscribers, that's gonna be part of it. I'm gonna be dressing up as a Teletubby for that stream and giving away some good stuff.
Really?
So, yes. So promote the channel, guys. Get it out there. You know, if you have friends, share it. Let's get to 1,500, guys. That's our next goal. If you would like to support the channel, there are 2 ways to do so. You can buy some KBG merch to help support the channel. We've got some awesome shirts and things like that out there. Got mugs, got mouse pads, you name it. It's on my store. So go check it out. We even have one that's geared towards Gunpla called the Gundaimyo, which is a nickname that I had earned from Dave and the community there. Another way you can support the channel is by becoming a czar of the channel. For $2.99 a month, you can get your name at the end of every stream. You can get entered into giveaways automatically. You get all of the cool emotes that you get to see people throw out there, like my dab party one. And you get to see all of my videos the day they are edited and uploaded. So, guys, become a czar today. But anyway, comrades, that's it for today's stream. I want to thank you so much for watching. Be safe. Be amazing. Much love to you all. And we'll see you in the next stream.
See ya.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Wait, this is totally not like OBS. There we go.
This stream has officially ended. Thank you for watching, comrades. Commencing end stream protocol. Enjoy your night.
Oh, I forgot to remove myself.